Hey, keep it hype and keep it entertaining. Number one podcast when it come to gaming. Real Ones Podcast. Tell me why you waiting. Gaming news and interviewing content creators hosted by Green SP, KR Bridge, Miss Pinky, Powder Blue. Come through. Don't know what you're missing. You don't need XP. Potion of Phoenix down. It's time to level up with the dopest show in town. Real Ones Gaming Podcast. Let's go.
What's up, everybody? It's the Real Ones Gaming Podcast. Back again for all the news and the kerfuffles that's been going on.
All the kerfuffles. All the kerfuffles. Every and each one.
The war flag is now on the field.
Yes.
And we'll get into that. Really quickly, let's introduce the team. I am, of course, Green SP. We have KR Bridge, the producer, is on the ones and twos today. We have Ziggy the Beast, and of course, the Queen, Miss Pinky, 313.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
What's going on, everybody? How's everybody's week, man?
Long? Can I say that? Yeah.
Well, did you have you took Monday off?
No.
I was off Monday.
I was off Monday. That's why it seems short to me.
One of the few things that's good for working for the state. Whenever there's a holiday, we're off.
Period. Yeah. Right.
It was her big day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 hours in, I tipped the scales at a little over 2K watchers on Facebook Gaming front page. It was a good day. You know, it's Martin Luther King Day, so you know,
yeah,
I show up and show out.
Announcements. No, that's what.
Yeah. Did y'all watch any MLK movies for MLK Day?
No.
I don't even know why you asked.
Yeah, just
we didn't.
I can't do it because I'll just be triggered for like at least it's almost like a 72-hour. I know that's our history. I know it's good to know it. I know that we should, understand some of the things that our forefathers went through so that we can be on platforms like this and have the luxuries that we have today. But I got to watch at least like one a year because I will literally be triggered. Like, like happy-go-lucky Zig, jokey Zig that y'all see, I'll be like, alter ego, like the next person I see that does not resemble my shade complexion, like I'm stealing off on them. Hey Zig, how you?
Yeah, right. That's exactly how I am. Like I can't watch those type of movies because I get triggered. I can't. It has to be black, girl magic, black boy joy movies. So you got to be that. The black people struggle movies. I can only do so many of those. I can't.
But you know what? I was sitting there thinking with my wife, like, I don't know any iconic Dr. King movies. Like, I know they're all good, but there's no iconic.
Selma getting up there.
Selma. That's the last one I remember. That was good.
Selma was cool, but I like Green said, I still don't think we got any like
iconic.
Yeah, that's
like we have
Malcolm
X.
Malcolm X. Yeah. My boy Denzel, but that's another discussion for another day. That's my favorite actor. Like
Denzel and Spike Lee movies together. Like,
you know what? A-Bet, normally I wouldn't take that, but I will take the Boondocks episode.
I'm taking that. Yes, I will
Boondocks. Hey, that's A-Bet make a good point, and also shout out to A-Bet.
Yes.
Shout out to 8-Bit.
Look, I did. Yes, that one right there.
That man sick.
Dr. King was so mad at us. I was in there crying.
He was so disappointed.
It was a good one.
I'm like, see, Dr. King, I told them they wouldn't listen.
Man, hey, Boondocks need to come back, especially now.
They too sensitive.
Yeah, it's supposed to.
Man,
what's funny is what's funny is they let South Park ride, but Boondocks couldn't.
It was too real.
Or Family
Because-
Guy.
Yep.
South Park.
It's too real.
Family Guy too,
You know.
I guess, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, they make
Yo,
fun
they
of
both
Jesus
say some
every
wild
episode.
stuff.
Oh,
Exactly.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
And for this country to be so like Christian, I would have thought those two shows would have been out of here
Yeah, like
a
Family
long
Guy, they
time
make
ago.
fun of God like every episode. I'm like, yo, I gotta stop watching this. I shouldn't be laughing at this. Let me chill out.
Right.
And South Park literally has Jesus coming back, shooting up places, and like I'm like, why are we
But
cool with
Boondocks
this?
gets canceled. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah. It's too real.
Boondocks got a whole episode removed, and I just learned about this. Did y'all know Tyler Perry got a whole episode removed? Like you can't see it anymore?
No, I remember that. Green.
Was it the Medea episode?
Yeah.
And that
I do
episode was hilarious,
It was-
man.
It
One
was
of the best
hilarious.
ones.
Yes.
So can we call shenanigans on Tyler Perry for that? Because you got that removed, but you let South Park slide.
But his character is a parody of a black grandmother. So
Yeah.
it's a parody of a parody. How can you
Yeah.
get mad?
Yo.
Because it didn't shine him in a positive light, or the light that he wants Medea to be shown.
If
in.
anything, parodies bring more eyes on the actual source of where the joke is coming from.
Yeah.
Like with Scary Movie. I'm like, what are they making fun of? Let me go back and watch these movies. What are they talking about?
Icy said, wow, really? Boondocks is the one Dr. King representation we claiming? Yes. Yes.
What's good,
Because you
Ice?
know, if Dr. King was right now walking these streets, he would be so pissed off at us. Like, he's going off on all of us.
And he would certainly move to Canada.
Yeah, he would. Probably go to Kenya low key.
Man. Icy said, I already called shenanigans on that brother. You know, it is what it is. All right, cool. So everybody had a good and wonderful week. Did you guys play any new games?
Yes.
Yes.
Talk about it, Pink. How was your experience?
Tokyo.
Yeah.
What's up, Hellhander?
I played Borderlands 3 for the first time ever, and I am in love. I don't know why it took me this long to play this game. I am in love. This is it right here. This is all for the marbles. Yes. So we are going to play more than one day.
I told her the game was fun, man. Get on it.
Yes, it's fun. It is.
It's new to her, Icy.
Yeah,
So
it's new to me. It's new to me. Yeah, it's new to me. But I really like it.
I think it's our first Borderlands like ever. So
yeah.
We had to go through the explanation. I had to put my Professor Zig hat on, not fan out too much because I love the series and just kind of like, all right, look, you know, the shooting is kind of like 30% of the game. The other 70 is inventory management. You got your skill trees and, you know, all that different stuff. So, hey, Pinky was picking up on it. She started, you know, marking stuff as junk, going to the vending machine. I said, man, look at Pinky.
I was like, let me do some management because y'all know I am a junk hoarder. I'm a loot goblin, so I collect everything.
And I was like, this is the game for you if you a loot goblin. Hey, Sage, what's good, big dog?
I want to try some tacos.
I want to try to play it before Tiny Tina's game come out.
Yeah.
Tiny Tina.
That's a game I really want to play.
Yeah, she's starting to become one of the main characters, like from Borderlands 2. Like she became like an instant favorite with everybody. So she got her own DLC in Borderlands 2, and then she came back in Borderlands 3, and then it's like, all right, you get your own game.
Right.
Her dialogue, man, is hilarious.
You can get to meet her soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, she is.
Right.
Who's my favorite? Ellie.
Oh yeah, Ellie. What's up, Will?
Right. What's up, VH?
Get a VH. Hurry.
Well, me
are beating up Will.
Right.
And what makes Borderlands funny is like the villains are legit evil, like streamers gone like on the deep end.
Yes. It's funny.
I'm gonna try to pick it up when it goes on sale.
Don't forget to like, follow, and obey.
Right. And obey. I was like, what? I was like, oh, but you know what? I wanted to say it then. I don't want to say it now, who named, but maybe we all know. One of the characters that's one of the twins. You laugh because you know who I'm talking about. That's who that remind me of.
It really is.
Yeah.
Like evil streaming partners.
Yeah, it looked just like her. I'm like, oh.
That is.
That's her.
I'm gonna have to look at it now.
Yeah. It looked just
Which
like
is
her.
funny
Do I know this person?
Yes.
Which is funny because it's a cult.
Exactly. It just makes sense.
Why do I feel like I know who you're talking about now?
Because it is who I'm talking
look up
about.
Tyrene Calypso.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Google her Calypso's name, and then it'll pop up. You be like, that look like, yep, that's who I'm talking about. Go ahead and do it. He's looking over to the other monitor. Go ahead and do it real quick.
Like and her catchphrase is like, follow, and obey.
Calypso from Borderlands
3.
Yeah. Calypso twins.
And her ability is she sucks the life out of everything. I'm like,
This ain't her. That's her. You see it?
Y'all stupid. Y'all stupid.
oh man.
Look just like her.
Cool. So me and Bridge. Well, Bridge, were you able to play that game?
Rainbow Six?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I have it downloaded, but I didn't get a chance to play it yet. But because I've been playing, like Ziggy and Pinky started Borderlands over. I've been playing older games too. Like I restarted the Outer Worlds.
Ooh.
And I tried to play Modern Warfare.
Yes,
Nice.
how did that go?
Which Modern Warfare?
The latest one, the last one.
2019.
Okay.
2019.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
I was okay with that one.
I started out playing with y'all. That was my first Call of Duty game. But like,
Interesting.
I don't know. I think like me and Cod, I feel like this run its course. I never was like the greatest in it anyway, but like I just couldn't find my stride. And I was like, let me cut this off.
And I want everyone to
happening
take that as a point.
It's been happening with Cold War, Modern Warfare, and Vanguard. Like I've had good days on Vanguard, but like if I don't stay on COD, then it's like, I lose it all. So I was just like, But Modern Warfare was a good game. I just realized all of the stuff I had on there. I was like, oh shoot.
Man, look.
Right. I was doing my thing, I guess, on here. It was
Life
struggle.
is good, Green.
But that's what I've been playing.
All right. I played Extraction, Rainbow Six Extraction.
How did you like it?
No.
So what I was expecting and what I got was two different things. So one, I find out that this isn't the game that I played before, quote, quote. It's a different game that's set in the whole Tom Clancy universe. This one is different. If you're going into it thinking it's going to play like Rainbow Six Siege, please don't. It's completely different. It takes elements from Rainbow Six Siege, like the whole you pick a character, they each have a certain ability or a trait that makes them special. You can update their classes, their weapons and loadouts. All that stuff is in there. The art style is different. As if like this should be more of so like a I want to say a runoff of Siege, not like a addition to Siege. If you're used to the art style of Siege, it's going to look like a downgrade. It's going to look like
and all that.
Siege is A+. This is probably a C+. As far as our style goes. The game though itself is a good concept. Like it's basically you go through these objectives, and there's zombies around you. I'm saying zombies, but they're like infected people, whatever. And you got to complete these tasks, and you can get a team or you can try to do a solo, but I would recommend getting a team because doing a solo is a little hectic.
Okay.
You get hordes somewhere in there every once in a while, but for the most part, it's just you trying to complete these objectives without dying. And that's it. I played on PC. It runs good. I didn't have any problems with it. But you know, it's got to be for people who actually like that sort of game. So if you like, what was that one that came out that nobody plays anymore? The zombie game that just came out. No, the zombie game that just came out.
Back for Blood.
Back for Blood.
It's like that.
Yeah.
It's like that. Imagine that placed in the Rainbow Six Siege world, and that's what it is. So, it is free if you have Ubisoft Plus. I think it's also on Game Pass. So if you have either one of those things, you can get it. One thing I will say, you know how like everybody's like now, like, yeah, Game Pass has now Ubisoft Plus and EA Play.
Yeah.
You still have to download those launches.
I have to download the launch.
Yeah.
So
I learned that with Battlefield Hardline?
Yeah.
I was like, I never finished that. Let me go and play it. And it was like, I clicked it, and then because I have it on PC, you have to download the EA whole like launcher.
Yeah,
I was like, man, what is this? Like,
yeah.
Imagine already having Origin, which is like the EA thing, and then having EA Play, and then you go to play Knockout City on your computer, and it's like, can't I just play it off of Origin? No. EA Play has
EA Play. Yep. I'm like, I'm using all 64 gigabytes of this RAM right
your
now.
RAM, exactly.
Just to launch it. Just to launch.
Ridiculous.
So I was like, I'm not going to do it from Game Pass. I'm just going to do it straight from Ubisoft Plus. I already have it, so
yeah,
there's no point. So for those who already had Ubisoft Plus, the Game Pass news wasn't anything to you. So
right, unless people want to get achievements, I guess they want to do it through Xbox.
Do we still track achievements?
I have a friend that does still trophy hunt on PlayStation.
I like my trophies when they pop up. I like them. Yeah.
I don't even recognize the trophies when I get them anymore.
Yeah.
Really? I like them when they pop up. I'm like, yeah, I got trophies.
Yeah. I know it screenshots your screen whenever you get it.
Achievements and
real and fantasy life.
He wants the awards.
I want it all.
Peggy said, I'm gonna print out all the screenshots, and when I get trophies and put them up on my wall, be like, this is my trophy case.
I just keep them in the end of the year because I just did my year wrap up. I got, of course, more bronze and everything, but yeah. But yeah, I like to see at the end of the year how many trophies I got and stuff. I got a lot of trophies.
My Sony year wrap up was like, you can't do it in your location. I was like, okay.
Yeah,
I seen that. I'm like, wait a minute. It says NA, North America. I'm in North America because it did it for me at first, and I'm like, you lie right now.
I think it's. Do you have what is it called? It's the thing that's supposed to help people from not hacking you. I got it with Norton. No, it's called. It's like something that hides your IP from everybody. I got it from Norton. I can't remember the name of it.
Big brain fart all week.
Yeah, me too. But I got that, whatever that is called. I got that. So I'm thinking maybe that was what it was. A VPN. Thank you, Cobalt.
Yep.
Because I did my wrap up on my phone. I didn't do it on PC.
Well, I'm saying like I play all my games on a VPN. So I'm thinking maybe it's like I can't track where you play these games at. So
right.
That's what you're saying. Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. But maybe it's just, PlayStation was like, nah, we don't want to do you right now.
Just like people was having issues with the Purple brand getting their year wrap ups.
Yeah.
Because they didn't have
because I never got one.
Because they didn't have their little checkbox.
Yeah, I never got one.
I did. It was pointless, but I got one.
Hey, look. All right, cool. Hello, Precious.
It got the nerve to snow. Hey,
What's
Precious.
up, Precious?
It is snowing outside.
Hey, it's gonna be snowing for the next 2 months.
Good
And
old Michigan life.
I blame that Midwest all up there with y'all. I blame all of y'all. All of y'all.
That man said, I blame all.
Right, for what? Why you
Because
blaming us?
every
We're
time
well
Maryland
within
gets a
our rights
snowstorm,
to get snow. We live up north.
every time we get snow, they always say, we're getting those chills from up north in the Midwest area. I'm like, God damn it, Pinky, can y'all keep that shit to yourself?
We try to, but they like,
But our stuff comes from what? Canada. So
yeah, definitely come from Canada.
You could blame Canada.
Yeah.
And build a wall. Keep that stuff over there, yo.
Okay.
See, that worked last time.
I'm still waiting on them. I'm still waiting on them trillion trees that were supposed to be. No, you know what? We're gonna plant 1 billion trees. Like, oh, really?
Where?
Ain't nowhere. He meant 1 billion smoking trees.
Right.
All right, y'all. Well, speaking of games, we got some free games to let y'all know about. What week is this? This is you got about another week. So let's say this is the last week for these games. Once the 31st is here, yes, because Tuesday is the first, actually. So this is your last week to get these games, y'all. For Prime Gaming, that's Amazon Prime, if you guys know, for the month of January, you can finally get, for this last week, Abandoned Ship, Fahrenheit Indigo Prophecy Remastered, and Other Waters, Paper Beast, the Folded Edition, Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order. If y'all don't get any of these games, you need to get that one. Total War Warhammer, 2 Point Hospital, World War Z Aftermath, which is a good one, and WRC 7 World Rally Championship, which I found out that Pushplay actually plays WRC World Rally. So he said it's a pretty good racing game. So it's free. So
shout out to Push.
Yes. Yeah. So, if it's free, it's for me. So, Pinky, what about Xbox?
All right, Xbox friends, you got Neuro Voider. And that's available to the 31st. Aground, that's available up until February 15th. And Space Invaders Infinity Gene, that's available now up until the 31st. Make sure y'all hurry up and get these freebies if you haven't already. I must say, I have not played any of these games. So I don't know.
Hey, look, I don't even know what any of those games are.
Space Invaders might, like I said, it sound like it's fun. It might be.
Now, what if you get it? It's like nothing what you expect.
I'm gonna be mad. I'm gonna be like, you know what? Y'all can take this on. just throw the whole game away.
What if you think it's like the old school Space Invaders where you got a spaceship and you shooting stuff, and it's really just Tetris in space?
Tetris in space.
Not Tetris. I'll take the old blue, 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 blue. That's fine. But nah.
But Pong?
Yeah. Like that. Yeah, no. Nah. Right.
Or what's the other one? Galaga.
Yeah. Now Galaga, I'll take Galaga. That's fine.
Oh, that was one of the first competition games ever. It was Galaga.
Mm-hmm.
That is true.
Yeah.
They used to sit up in the arcades and play that joint from the opening to closing.
Yes. I watched, rewatched High Score on Netflix this weekend. Got some more history in. I'm like, damn. So, like, esports just as a whole has been here since the 80s. It's just now more, again, mainstream now. But yeah.
I didn't even know they turned Sonic the Hedgehog into a competition. I was like, how do you?
You're speed racers.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Mm-hmm. How many coins you can collect? Like, the way you win is how many coins you have. Whoever has the highest coin count at the end of That was
At this point, every game is a competition because I didn't know about this, but 8-Bit had told me about speed running, and people take like literally any game and speed run it, and they'll try to get records.
Yep.
There's actually a speedrunner on TikTok who does lives, and all he does is play like Mario and like Super NES games, and he tries to see how fast he can beat it.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's people that's all they do, bro, is speed run. And I don't know, some of the streamers, they have like the clocks of like each stage that they go through.
Yep.
Trying to be the very best that no one ever was.
Yep. I suggest anybody watch High Score just to learn the history of gaming, how it started, who was there, how they created it. Like a lot of these people that created it just off of thought, like, let me see if I can try this, and did it, and now they're like billions companies. Like, that's wow. I'm like, let me go in here and get in the lab real quick and see what I can cook up.
Cobalt says esports have technically been a thing since leaderboards were introduced.
In the 80s. Yep, 1980s.
They start doing leaderboards.
When you go to the arcades and you just be like, I want to be the top scorer.
Yep.
Man, I just remember going to the arcades and slamming my 50 cents on there like I got next. then the two guys that are already on it start sweating like, I ain't trying to give these sticks up.
Right.
Man.
Exactly.
Good old days.
Well, Ziggy, what about the PS Plus free games?
Well, I can't do it like 8-Bit. What I could do is like Green said, this is probably y'all's last chance at getting some of these games. So what I'll do is I'll even add in some things that the critics are saying about these games, and y'all make y'all decision on if y'all want to get it or not. So we got Dirt 5. According to IGN, it's a 8 out of 10, and Metacritic is 72%. And so it seems like people like it. It's okay. Deep Rock Galactic got a 96% of approval rating from Google users and people that downloaded it from Humble Bundle. I don't know if they're just happy because they got it for free off Humble Bundle, but yeah, so people are really liking that game. Looking at some of the reviews on Google, it's 4.7. So if you're getting good reviews on Google where people normally complain about something, it's easier to type a negative rating than a good rating. So that's a good thing. And last is Persona 5 Strikers, which is, I think, a sequel to Persona 5. So if you wanted to play everything in order, you would play Persona 5 first, and then Persona 5 Strikers after that. And it's a crossover between Dynasty Warriors and Persona 5. So beating up mobs of people. And they got a 95% approval rating on Google. So people, once again, love the game.
I'll say Dirt 5, I loved it. I think it's a good game. Like a good racing game. I think it's a good racing game.
Yeah, and I'm looking at this review of it. They say that people that love arcade style racing and people that like simulator racing both could come. I guess they found a happy medium with Dirt 5.
Yeah, it's like if you ever play Trackmania,
yes,
they have an option where you can actually make your own track for those people that just want to drift and show off your drifting skills. You can make your whole you can make your own drafting track. You can do all that stuff. Like, it's a cool game. Like Dirt 5, I think, was one of those games that kind of slipped by, but that was actually really good. So
I would like to see 8-Bit whenever he gets back to streaming. I'd like to see him stream some racing games. I know he likes cars and stuff like that. That'd be cool to see him get back into playing some racing games. Hit his deja vu. But yeah, they say Dirt 5 is pretty cool. And Deep Rock Galactic got a good rating, so
I want to play that too.
Yeah, like I said, it's like they said with PlayStation, just add it to the library. That way, you know, you at least claimed it.
And if you got PlayStation 5, you can play all these games.
That's correct.
All of them's backwards compatible. So
yeah, and Deep Rock Galactic, it looks like it's a first-person shooter. I don't really know much about it.
It's like a co-op adventure game, I think. Each character has a special ability.
Is it like a Borderlands or Destiny? Is it like a looter?
I want to say it's kind of like yeah. I want to say it's kind of like what was that? Dauntless.
Ah, okay.
But they say it's better to have partners with it than to have like do it by yourself. So I would rather just play with friends. You know what? That's what I was telling my wife the other day too. It was like we was having a conversation about one of the topics that we'll talk about. And I was telling her, like, most of the time I play games not because I like the game, but just because I enjoy playing it with my friends. Like when I play games with Pink, it's just like I'm playing with you because like fun. I downloaded Minecraft. I don't care about Minecraft, but I'll play it because Pinky asked me to play it. So I'll play with her.
Minecraft is fun though with friends.
Yes.
I couldn't play it solo, but it's fun.
I can't get into it, man.
Keep that mess of blocks. Just keep it all.
But see, Bridge, you played by yourself. You did solo dolo. And it was your first time ever playing a Minecraft game, so
and they can keep it.
Yeah.
It was cool though. It was funny. You know, it's funny, good content, I guess. But
she kept dying. That was hilarious. I'm like, as soon as that sunset, I'm like, she dead.
This is the thing about Minecraft though, like no tutorial whatsoever. No tutorial.
It is. It's a tutorial.
I didn't.
Cobalt said, I was looking for 8-Bit's desk behind scene.
Oh yeah. 8-Bit. 8-Bit, he got hit with the Thanos snap. I don't know where he is. You just got to stay tuned.
Not the Thanos snap.
Stay tuned.
Got to stay tuned to see what's going on with him. I don't want to
see if Tony Stark will bring him back.
Right.
Yeah, I don't want to drop any spoilers or nothing like that. But you know.
Siggy said, I need a place to put my Xbox. You got to go.
Oh yeah, I just got a little Xbox that, you know, if somebody wants it, they just gotta follow the Real Ones Gaming.
I already did that.
I'm gonna make y'all earn this shit. Y'all gotta follow the whole team.
Don't worry, I'll write you my address in just a second. Just go ahead and slap it on it.
And on top of
I already qualified.
On top of this, the Xbox that you see behind, I'm also giving y'all a 2-year accidental damage protection plan with it. So if your badass kids decide to think it's some sort of end table and put their sippy cups on it and fry your Xbox, you can get it replaced.
Well, see, that's even better because I don't even have kids, so it would be nice and safe.
Or if your dog knocks it over.
My dog ain't even allowed in this game room, so we good.
I don't know, Green.
I don't know. We do have footage of you cuddling a dog about 2 weeks ago on the stream. Just
she got kicked out.
Cuddling daddy's little girl.
She ain't even allowed upstairs anymore.
Kiss you on the face. Cuddling and coddling.
That wasn't me.
Like
that wasn't me.
Love.
Well, look, like I don't want people thinking this is just some fake like Xbox Series X. Like this is paid for.
It's paid.
Like this ain't a game. That is a real Xbox. This ain't no funny business going on. I'm legit giving that away.
Hey, put that receipt back up there again so I get the last 4 digits of your debit
shit.
card. Thank you.
All right, y'all. All right, so we got all the free stuff. So let's get into it. Most of the stuff is all related. So let's get into the biggest story. I know everybody been waiting for it, and some people are probably tired of talking about it, but you know, we got to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's the latest, so we gotta do it. We gotta put our stank on it, I guess.
Yeah, I'll never get tired of talking about this because woo.
Let's do it.
Woo.
So the war flag has been set in the stone. But has it really when you think about it? So let's break it down. We're talking about the Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard, which also includes King mobile games as well. So Microsoft decided to buy Activision for what reason? I don't know. The news was broken out. What was that? Tuesday or Wednesday of this week?
Tuesday morning. I woke up out of my slumber. I was like, what's on the menu today? Go to Twitter. What? Microsoft bought Activision. My Twitter feed was in shambles, honey. I was like, ooh, this is some good tea.
So for those that don't know, Activision Blizzard, some of the top games that they have is Call of Duty, of course, Overwatch, which I guess includes Overwatch 2, but we don't know because
right.
That's one of the few PvP games like I loved.
Yes, for you mobile players, that also includes Candy Crush.
Everyone's auntie's favorite game.
Yes, it is.
Like, ooh, Candy Crush.
Right.
What else is that? Is that Starfield? Starcrest?
What's Starcraft.
Starcraft.
Yeah.
World of Warcraft, all that.
World of Warcraft.
Diablo.
I haven't heard that name in a while.
Diablo, yeah.
Yeah, Diablo, which I love Diablo as well.
So people are in shambles. Apparently console wars started back up. I thought we were done with that, but apparently it started right back up.
But is it really console wars or is it content war now?
I think it's fan war. I think it's fans of Xbox going overboard with stuff they know nothing about and don't understand. And I think that PlayStation players need to stop getting so goddamn upset over nothing. I mean, we can break it down. So my whole thing is like the whole big story. The biggest story is that Xbox players are now like, ooh, Call of Duty is now an Xbox exclusive. And that's ours now. And you PlayStation fans are going to be upset. And then PlayStation is kind of like, really? Y'all going to take that? So here's how I break it down. And y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. The reason why Call of Duty is successful is not because of one specific gaming console group. It's successful because it's always been on Xbox, PlayStation, PC. And in some respects, it has been on Nintendo a couple times and some handheld systems as well.
Correct.
So the success comes from it being a universal success, not just a specific universe success. To take away any of those teams from this game in particular, Call of Duty would be trash and gone in about 5 years. I will put any amount of money on it.
I think you're right.
And Xbox is not the type of people, and everybody thinks that I always trash Xbox. That's not what I'm doing. What I'm saying is I believe Xbox can be better than what it is because you're Microsoft. You should be better than what you are. And my whole thing with Microsoft is that you have the money, the means, the resources to do a lot of things that would make you a huge success, but you don't take that out into account. So with Call of Duty, I'm cool with them buying it if they're going to create something brand new. But if not, then what was the point of buying Activision? If you're going to keep using Overwatch, Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, and that's what you're doing, you're not creating exclusive. You're not creating new IPs. You're using the same IPs and just saying, okay, now I get to take the profits from whatever these games make. And that's it.
Isn't it similar to what Disney did with like Marvel, Star Wars, The Simpsons?
I don't think so, only because when that happened, Disney, when they bought like Marvel, for instance, when they bought Marvel, this was like in the early 2000s, maybe they did it. When that happened, their ideas was what led to a lot of the Avengers. So if people remember correctly, when Disney acquired Marvel, the idea for the Avengers was very low, very low. they the ones that said, "Yo, we want to see characters like Spider-Man in the MCU." So they had to talk to Sony. So they wanted Shang-Chi to be in this new phase. Those ideas came from like Disney trying to expand. Same thing with Star Wars. A lot of people blame Lucasfilm for the last trilogy of Star Wars, but that wasn't the last trilogy of Star Wars. Wasn't like solely Lucasfilm's idea. It was Disney's too, right? Because they wanted to do the park and they wanted to do Marvel's park and all of that stuff. So like the one thing I can say about the Disney acquisition is they provided a whole bunch of things and ideas, and they purchased people who was going to have new ideas for Marvel. So that's cool with them. But also, let's not forget, Disney was still making their own original stuff on top of that.
Yeah. Right. Mm-hmm.
They were still coming out with new movies. They were still coming out with their own like separate studios for cartoons and things of that nature. So it was always like they had their own ideas, but there was also reusing stuff from the Marvel universe, reusing stuff from Star Wars and Fox and all this other stuff. What Xbox is doing is, my biggest take from it was, you paid them $69 billion.
Yeah.
Wow.
Not million.
Billion. Cash money. Let's not forget cash money for the 2000. Okay.
You had $69 billion
in cash, Green. Cash.
You're like, well, yeah, just go ahead and give it to him. There you go.
Cash. When I seen cash, I said, "Who? What?
Why?
Why do you have so much money just ready to
go?"
So, with something that nobody talked about this whole week was, didn't you just say last year, oh yeah, you know, Xbox isn't going to have any new exclusive for at least the first 2 years of the new generation cycle. So you had $69 billion. Why couldn't you make exclusive? It takes a nice, cool, crisp $5 million to make a good IP.
Yeah, like Fable 4.
Yeah.
Which I've been waiting on.
You couldn't do none of that?
Because I guess the plan was to buy Activision, Blizzard, and King.
Hey, Bridge might be right. That might have been. I mean, you don't just spend.
You don't wake up and I'm going to spend $69 billion on 3 companies. You don't wake up in the morning and say that. They have been thinking about this. We've talked plenty about Activision's issues, what they've been going through. Activision and Blizzard. Eventually, that company was it needed to be sold. Somebody needs to take over it. Somebody needs to step in, fix it. And
it was burning.
What do you want to call it? Microsoft saw something and was like, I got $69 billion sitting over here. I know I'm gonna make way more off of this. They got Call of Duty, they got Water War cards, they got, we gonna bring out Overwatch. I think they're gonna bring Overwatch out. When
but
I don't know.
Be the same? I don't think it's gonna be the same.
I don't know if it's gonna be the same.
They're about to add Master Chief to every game.
You stupid. Shut up.
Master Chief about to be a Warzone tomorrow.
But you know what?
Bring it out. They got so many games that like make so much money now. Candy Crush. You know how much money Candy Crush makes?
That's
my mama. My mama supports Candy Crush.
In-game purchases.
In-game currency, in-game purchases and stuff like that. Like,
revenue.
This $69 billion is going to turn into so much more for them.
Oh, definitely.
And it may sound like a lot. It may sound like it hurt a little bit. Like, God, that 69, but they had it, and they have been in talks and been in the works. You just don't walk in and buy companies like that. So $69 million.
This was calculated.
Very calculated.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think this has been calculated since we first heard Activision going down with, the toxicity in the workplace. I think this has been in talk since then. Low key, they probably talked a little bit before that, but this has been since then. They was like, "Yup, Activision about to go down." Because in the time for 2021, 2022 now, you're not about to just walk around here and just be abusive and toxic and just go all willy-nilly in the workplace. No, because if enough people and the right people see that y'all wilding out, oh yeah, you about to burn. But again, Activision is a good company. Blizzard is a good company. King is a good company. Nobody's gonna let that fall to the wayside. There's too many big titles on that roster to just let it go poop. So yeah,
That's way too much money to just leave hanging in the balance.
just be
way
let
too much.
down. So they
So somebody, somebody with the money to be able to do it did it. So
8-Bit makes a good point though. Is Microsoft about to make Activision better? Because they have a whole bunch of other companies too that they make their titles better.
Well,
Banjo-Kazooie has been sitting there rotten for the last 10 years.
You're right. But okay, you're right. You're right. I'm gonna say that too because they about to clean house too. They about to clean house. So a lot of people that was on these titles, they gone. So they're gonna bring some new people in. So is it gonna make it better or make it worse?
I don't think they're gonna bring new people. I think they're going to keep the same employee people because they already kept the CEO.
He gonna be gone.
Nah, they already said
he gonna be.
Yeah,
when the ink dried, he gone.
Yeah, that initial report that came out saying that they was gonna keep him, that was somebody jumping the gun with whoever wrote that report. They have plans on getting them up out of here, but yeah, that is true because I think Banjo-Kazooie Killer Instinct, isn't that like Rareware or something like that?
Yeah, Rare, and that's still sitting there.
I love Killer Instinct too, man. That could be Killer Instinct. That could be a
Killer Instinct.
But they have exclusives that they aren't doing anything. Like 8-Bit put out there, Fable, Perfect Dark, right Banjo-Kazooie, Diddy Kong Racing, Conker's franchise. They have all of those like abilities. Now, Diddy Kong Racing, I will say, I don't think
he's on the Nintendo now.
Yeah, I think that might be under Nintendo, and I don't think Nintendo would do that.
So, like the Donkey Kong, what company developed the new Donkey Kong games? I'm sure it's not Rareware anymore, like back in the day.
Let me find out.
Yeah, because I'm not 100% sure now. But even with that, like, I don't know. It's hard to say. I don't think they're gonna let this fall to the wayside. Everything else, even though they should have had their hands in, I don't think they're gonna let this Activision.
Y'all talking about these games compared to like Call of Duty.
Okay,
like,
appreciate it, Green.
You know, they not finna let.
They ain't about to let that fall.
This is World of Warcraft 2 is in this. Don't forget World of Warcraft, which was the biggest MMO up until last year.
They're going to get taken care of. Those games are going to get paid attention to. Will they change? Will they not? We don't know. But I'm going to tell y'all this. Y'all ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yep, we ain't going to be there.
But Fable was also a AAA title, and they let that die. So what's to say that one of those titles ain't going to die?
But which is Fable bigger than Call of Duty?
Right.
Oh, hell no.
Exactly. That's what I'm talking about.
Well, you think about it, they weren't together at the same time because Fable, when it first started, that was like the original Xbox when it first started.
Yeah.
And it was a big hit. And Call of Duty wasn't a big hit back then.
But so we're talking now.
But my point is, it's a hit now, but are they going to keep it a hit going forward?
Hell yeah.
Call of Duty.
I don't know. Because they had Fable and that was a hit, and they didn't keep that a hit.
I'm trying to tell you, Green, they're not going to let Call of Duty die.
You got to think about it. Our generation has money, quote unquote. The next generation has money, quote unquote. These two generations is purchasing and buying these games. They're not about to let that go. Back when Fable was out, our generation had money. Our generation or the next generation coming, we wasn't producing babies like that. We were still like teens, early 20s, wallowing with. They're not. No.
I'll make a call right now. One of these famous titles on this lineup for Activision Blizzard, I'm going to say at least one of them is about to die. And it ain't going to be Candy Crush.
It ain't going to be Candy Crush because that's their biggest.
My vote, if so, it'd probably be Overwatch.
It might be Overwatch.
But
it might be Overwatch.
World of Warcraft and Call of Duty,
they're not dying. They're not dying.
Man, it's gonna be sad. It's gonna be a sad day. I think it was a bad business move for everybody.
I don't know, because Overwatch is still popular in the esports arena.
Yeah, but it's gotta stay that way.
Too. Yeah.
At some point, you gotta make a sequel or you got to improve it or something, because right now we've been promised the Overwatch 2. We've been promised a new character for Overwatch. It didn't even come out.
Yeah, Diablo 4.
I'm telling y'all, at least one of these titles are about to die.
Like, I went to BlizzCon in 2019, and they was talking about Diablo 4 and Overwatch 2 then. We're now in 2022.
Mm-hmm.
That's 3 years.
And nothing has been said or done or updated or nothing.
Yeah, then they got stuff like this where, McCree, he's no longer McCree. He's was it Cassidy?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
see, look.
Keep them. Keep them
because they ain't coming back out. Ain't gonna be on a new edition.
Yeah, Lionhead Studios. What's up with them?
I'll find out for you.
Lionhead Studios.
You say they probably don't exist no more.
They probably don't.
Yeah. But if anything, yeah, I say Overwatch might take off and just go on to glory, because yeah, that whole little operation was even just destroyed before Activision got called out publicly. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, Lionhead Studios is no more. Went out. It was dissolved 5 years ago.
Okay, so it's just gonna be probably Microsoft Studios or whoever. So there's probably no Fable coming out then.
No.
Nope.
Even though they announce a Fable at one of those Xbox Microsoft conventions or something like that.
I thought I heard something about Fable coming out, but it might have been a remastered.
Okay.
But there's a lot of things wrong with this whole acquisition. A lot of people thought that means Call of Duty was going to be an Xbox exclusive. Yeah. And then Phil Spencer came out and said, nah, we still going to keep it out there. Even some experts were saying that it's probably going to be exclusive. And then other experts was like, that's stupid. Don't listen to them. It's not. It's still going to be on PlayStation. After PlayStation's contract is up, which I believe is in 2 years or 3 years or something like that, then maybe Xbox will get timed exclusives, but that's about it. And
yeah,
then
they've done that before. They've done that before. And then it switched from, Microsoft or Xbox having it for so many years. Like when I started playing 2007, so we'll say about 2009 to like what?
Yeah, until like maybe 12? Black Ops 3.
Yeah, they had exclusive, so they would have like the special events like what, a month ahead of us or two.
Yeah,
it was
nothing like what PlayStation did. It was nothing that it was like way far.
Yeah.
I think Xbox did it a month ahead, but PlayStation only did it like a week.
Yeah, and that was the only difference. So I mean if not even a month, I think if they kept it a month, it's going to hurt them. But a week like PlayStation did, that's fine. Y'all get exclusive. That's fine.
Especially now that we got crossplay.
Exactly. So I get it. That's fine.
I don't know, Doug.
So it looks like Fable, Xbox Showcase 2020. There was a development release trailer of Fable made by Playground Games. I got you, Green.
Yeah, I was about to say, who the hell is Playground?
Right.
Here you go.
I feel like I've heard of them before in some shape or form.
It's called Playground Games. I've never heard of them, but
it's another British studio though. They was founded in 2010. It's part of the Xbox Game Studio. Oh, they made Forza. That's what it was.
That's why. I was like, I've heard of them before.
Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
You're right. You have an epiphany. Go ahead. Do it.
So you dissolved one company.
You dissolved Lionhead Studio. Yeah.
And then you gave their property to a company that has only been focusing on Forza for the last 10 plus. What are we doing?
Why is the racing team making an action RPG?
What are we doing?
You feel me?
Don't make no sense.
Now hold on, wait a minute. Maybe I'm going off the rails. Let me see if they made any other game. Let me see. I'm just curious. What other games have they made? Because a lot of people are putting faith into Microsoft. So let me put faith into Microsoft and just say maybe they're doing something else. Let me see. Where's the game's title? Whoever made this website. Okay, games. Our games. So their games are Forza Horizon 5. Now Fable, even though I don't know how you count Fable, you haven't done it yet.
All right.
Forza Horizon 4. Forza Horizon 4. Forza Horizon 4. Oh, here's a new one. Forza Horizon 3 Hot Wheels expansion. That's not a game, that's an expansion. Another Forza Horizon 3 Blizzard Mountain expansion.
Yeah, it's legit all Forza according to their Wikipedia.
You hate to see it.
Forza Horizon 2 and their expansions.
Also,
it's 3 pages that I'm going through.
Also, Green, according to Wikipedia, in January of 2022, it was reported that co-founder and studio director Gavin Rayburn left Playground Games.
So, like I said, Fable's dead. Don't expect it.
Yeah.
It's going to come in the form of some sort of detail on your favorite Forza car. Maybe you can dress your character up like Fable characters, but that's about it.
I'll just play these, and whenever these come on Game Pass for PC, I'll just play these.
Hey, Bugs, normally I don't disagree with you, but this statement right here is what I've been having arguments with a lot of Xbox fans about this whole week. Which, can we talk about this? So Xbox fans have been saying, yeah, now the only thing PlayStation has is Spider-Man. Can y'all stop bringing up Spider-Man like that's the only thing that PlayStation has? Because
they got Horizon, God of War.
We have an assortment of things.
The Last of Us.
The Last of Us. That's what I was trying to say. Last of Us 2, and
like, weren't y'all mad about other stuff before we got Spider-Man? Like, weren't you mad because we had a whole bunch of other exclusives that you wanted on PC, and then we put it on PC, and y'all still complained about it because you wanted it on Xbox, being greedy instead of just going to buy a PC so you can play these PlayStation exclusives? Like, PlayStation has shown that they can share.
Ratchet and Clank, Returnal, Deathloop.
Like, we have a whole bunch of games that y'all want to play. Stop just bringing up Spider-Man. Yes, Spider-Man is a great, amazing game. However, we also have other games, and that's cool. But you also forget that we also shared games with you. So chill out, relax.
Final Fantasy.
PlayStation's got
Ghost of Tsushima.
What about Sackboy?
Ghost of Tsushima. Sackboy. Hey, Little Big Planet go hard.
Yeah, Little Big Planet was the game back then. And furthermore, back to my point. Bugs. Forza is not the best racing game. I will die defending and saying that Gran Turismo, by far, is the best racing game at this moment.
I'm gonna tell you,
everyone.
Gran Turismo 4 or 5, whichever one that was on PlayStation 3. It looked like it was PlayStation 5 graphics when I played it, for real. Like, to me, so yeah.
I do agree with you, Sage. That I don't know what the issue was with Borderlands, and I have to agree with you on that. That was bull.
I was mad.
You couldn't play
on. Nah, yeah, you can't cross play on PlayStation.
Yeah,
only with Borderlands 3.
So why's that BS on PlayStation fault? That ain't our fault. That's Borderlands.
No,
Like,
that's PlayStation. Everybody else can crossplay except for
Yeah,
PlayStation.
Xbox, Stadia, Steam, Epic Games.
so isn't that more so on the relationship between the creators of Borderlands and PlayStation?
Yeah, I don't know what the reason.
I don't know why. It just
Why?
Maybe they didn't come up with a good enough deal.
One. Yeah, I had to get back to you on that one.
So that's not a PlayStation thing. That's just a relationship between the two.
It's still a PlayStation.
Can you play the
thing.
game? Can you play the game though?
It wouldn't be
One
an issue without PlayStation, right? So PlayStation's in it.
But can you play the game?
You can't cross-play on PlayStation.
Yes, but that's a business deal. I'm talking about.
But it's still involving PlayStation.
It's
still PlayStation.
No.
It is. It's
because maybe PlayStation was like, yeah, we would like to do crossplay.
Available to crossplay. Green, please quit stepping around this.
I can crossplay in my games.
Put PlayStation.
I can crossplay in my games. I don't know about y'all games.
So they had it
on PlayStation.
According to Randy Pitchford, the CEO of Gearbox, who makes Borderlands, he said an update for Borderlands 3 has been prepared for release that includes full crossplay support across all platforms. Bad news, for certification purposes, we have been asked to remove crossplay for PlayStation. So they had it in there, so I don't know what happened with that.
Oh, okay. Well,
sounds like a PlayStation problem.
PlayStation said, take that shit off.
Or maybe there was an issue with the servers. And they were just like, we got to do it.
Oh, issue with the servers?
Sounds like a PlayStation problem.
Because remember, it's not just like, remember, Microsoft is a U.S. company. It's not like
security. Probably 8-bit. There's something happened, and the PlayStation told them remove that shit expeditiously.
Now remember when Sony was out for that long ass period of time because of security issues, right?
Yeah, man, I never forget that.
We wanted them to have better security, right?
Yeah, we did.
Now we got better security. Now why are you complaining about the things we got to do to keep that security?
Not security.
Yeah, I think that was the reason, Green, because I'm reading the article further, and it says Sony has been hesitant allowing multiplayer between players on its consoles with cross-platform and such things like that. So
so security reasons. That's
security reasons.
Seems like a good thing to me. It sucks, but it seems like a good reason. If they were just like, yo, we don't want to do it because we don't want to play with you Xbox players, then I'd be like, oh, that's
what
fucked
else
up.
Sucks is that you're in 2022 with a next gen console that costs you $500 and you can't play with who you want to play with. At this point, the way technology is, I can get on damn Oculus and live my life, but I can't play with my Xbox friends on my PlayStation. It's just silly. It's just silly.
Boy,
but again,
I hate to sound like the basic.
We was doing that.
Rice cooker.
I hate to sound like the basic logical person on here, but it's very basic thinking to me.
But we were doing that, and then we had security issues.
When did you have the security issues? Like 8-10 years ago?
Yeah, and then people got complained.
Okay.
We got hacked.
Yeah, 10 years ago, man.
Yeah, but the reason why we got hacked. Hold on, wait a minute.
No.
The reason why we got hacked is because people had problems with the security, right?
Technological generation at this point. You can do so much. It needs to be done and needs to be fixed.
Frosty said, talk your shit, Bridge.
Simple as that.
However, the point was the reason why we got hacked is because people was upset about the security that PlayStation and Xbox had, right?
Correct.
But in the last 18 years, that stuff needs to be fixed. Like, I just feel like you just taking like something that was big almost 10 years ago and making it something big now. This is not an issue now.
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that Sony had to start
problem that was fixed.
I'm not saying that
years ago. Now you're trying to say it's not a PlayStation thing because you're loyal to PlayStation. It is a PlayStation thing. It is. It's
a PlayStation thing, but I'm saying the problem with it is if it's because of security, I'm cool with that because when it wasn't when it was we had security issues, people was upset about it. So if PlayStation is taking the time to say, okay, we're going to do this so that we can handle security problems, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with that. I'm cool with that. When's the last time we have actually had something big happen to our PlayStation accounts?
Did they tell us it was a security problem, or are we assuming it was a security
Ziggy just read it.
Yeah.
Did he say it was a security problem though?
Yes.
Okay.
From
that's what I'm saying.
Per the CEO of Gearbox.
I didn't hear that.
He had it in the patch. Because I don't know if you remember in Pinky Stream, it was an automatic update that's supposed to pop up whenever it's your first time playing Borderlands. And it was going to be a shift update. We had to sign up for a shift account.
Yep, I saw that.
And then if you play on any other platform, that pop-up that Sage was talking about would pop up, but on PlayStation, it didn't. Because Sony told them to retract the update from the Sony platform. So it was coded and everything ready to go, but they had to respect the wishes of the platform. Like, all right. So it was a security issue, whatever on Sony's end with cross platform. I don't know how.
So forward thinking and moving so great.
Hey, they got stuff to do. If Xbox had that, I'll be saying the same thing. If Xbox got to stop doing crossplay for a game, which I want to say there are a couple games they don't have crossplay for, but if they have to do it for security reasons, do that.
Yeah, because I want nobody hacking my stuff.
So I don't. So how's Call of Duty and Outriders and all these other all these other companies
able to do it?
I think they're able to. I think they got that, and also I think they have more money to kind of pay for security. It's Activision, so Activision is a big company, but I don't think other companies are able to kind of get that same kind of
love.
I don't know.
It's Call of Duty. No one cares. And we've seen Call of Duty have bad security. Like, how many times have we been in like Warzone and there's cheats in Warzone? They just now getting they got a Ricochet. Anti-cheat.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Apex. Apex is cross-platform, I think.
Fortnite.
So
So it looks like Borderlands was So at least now we have a why, because we didn't know why when we played Thursday. We were trying to play with Sage.
Yeah, it's a security problem.
All that means is we just gotta get Pinky on PC on Steam.
She ain't gonna.
Wasn't it free on Steam?
On Epic.
It was free on Epic.
Okay.
It was free on Epic.
So there you go.
Pinky said no PC playing for me.
What do y'all think the acquisition is gonna bring in the future? Do y'all think they're gonna make any new games?
Probably. I mean, there's always room for new games. A new game, new games come out all the time.
I think they need to focus on getting World of Warcraft back in the good graces of that community, because Final Fantasy 14 is tearing their ass up. So they need to focus on like fixing what they already have before they create. That's how I would do it. What do we currently have open, and how can we fix this?
Did they leave because something's wrong with the game, or did they leave because of those accusations that happened over the summer?
Accusations plus the way that the game is being run with the community, like they don't listen to the community. Whereas Final Fantasy 14, things that the fans and players have asked for, they actually put in the game for people to heighten the gameplay and the life of the game. And that's why during the Video Game Awards, Final Fantasy 14 won that community award.
I just want to point out that Hellhander said Warzone Warcraft Racers.
Hey, Hellhander, hey, he a different breed.
Psycho Crash, not Spyro, Cortex Dragon Dogma.
Spyro Coop Bandicoot. Cortex Dragon Dogma.
Man, just imagine. Hey, if they come out with any old type of game like this that resemble these games together and just
a
give it to us,
mashup,
I'm gonna be pissed off. Yeah,
they could
do. Trying to name it something? Nah, I'm gonna be pissed off.
Hey, Flintstones and Jetsons did a collab together.
Was that a good thing? Was it a good thing?
Hey, Fred. What about Barney?
Right. Hell no.
So I'm looking through.
Fable Crush, Candy Crush.
I'm looking through some of the games because a lot of people were making complaints that this acquisition might take away some exclusives. So these are just some of the games. So Call of Duty, of course. I don't know if I can count Crash Bandicoot though.
I think Crash is no longer a PlayStation exclusive. It's been shared now.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, it hasn't been a PlayStation exclusive, but I don't know if this is counted as a Activision game because Activision only published it. They didn't. It wasn't the studio that made it.
I got you.
Naughty Dog was, and Naughty Dog is actually owned by PlayStation.
Yeah. So
is Naughty Dog still making Crash Bandicoot?
Yeah, they made the Crash Bandicoot 4.
Okay.
Yeah, that's up in the air, low key.
Because I do remember in the Blizzard, the BattleNet launcher, Crash Bandicoot was in that list, I think.
Let me see. So according to Activision site, they're saying that studios was Toys for Bob and Beanox, but according to the Wikipedia page for Naughty Dog, it says the developers were Naughty Dog, Toys for Bob, Vicarious Visions, and more. Okay. Hold on, let me see. So maybe they made the first couple ones. So I do remember Naughty Dog was the first one to make the first Crash Bandicoot. I do know that.
Oh yeah,
like the first couple ones.
They did the Naughty Dog did the first trilogy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and 2 is on there. Spyro is on there. Sakura is on there. I'm trying to look for any. Oh, anybody play Skylanders?
Nah.
No. Okay.
I know what you're talking about. I didn't play it. That's the one you had to get all those toys. You had to get all those little.
Yeah, it was like the one that was going up against Disney's version of that. What was that? Infinity.
What was that?
The start of Amiibos.
That's what I'm thinking of. Amiibos.
Yeah. Yeah, that's all that's on the Activision side is Call of Duty, Crash, Spyro, Tony Hawk, Skylanders.
Fable of Duty.
Fable of Duty. There's gonna be all kind of weird crossovers.
I told y'all the Master Chief about to be in all those games.
Oh, that's what I was to say. So, in height of all this, I don't know if this is true or not because I didn't download Overwatch to see this, but supposedly, I think Soldier 78 supposed to have the Master Chief skin or whatever. I was like, "Yup, y'all starting already? We ain't even did nothing yet. Y'all starting already."
Yeah, they do those. They do those events in Overwatch, and you can get like skins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Call of Horde, Call of Doomers.
World of Overwatch.
World of Overwatch.
I mean, it wasn't Master Chief already in Fortnite?
Was he? I can't remember.
I don't know who's in. I can't really keep up with who's in Fortnite at this point.
I want to say he was. So I mean,
before Fable of Overwatch.
Fable of Overwatch.
I was watching ESPN. They had the playoffs, and The Rock was on there getting interviewed by the Manning brothers, and it was like Dwayne Johnson, the guy from what's the game? Fortnite. I was like, really
disrespectful.
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
Really?
It was like Dwayne Johnson, the guy from Fortnite. I was like, all right,
disrespectful.
That's so disrespectful.
As hell.
So, what do y'all think about the acquisition? What do you think it's going to bring? Positive or negative?
Hopefully, it just brings some stability from all the crap that was going on between 2020 and 2021.
Yeah.
That's first and foremost. They need to calm things down first before they start thinking about all these different things. And then another thing I get confused about is people been wanting crossplay so much, but now they want exclusives. I'm confused. Do you want exclusive or you want to be able to play with everybody?
Right.
You feel me?
It's like I don't understand
They
that.
want an exclusive to be able to play. It don't make sense.
It don't make sense.
That's why I don't be
They wanna
listening to them. I'm like,
exclusively
you don't know what the
play
hell
with
is wrong.
everybody. Yeah.
I want to play with my friends. Yes, we got Call of Duties. It's ours. I'm like, I thought you want to be able to play with.
Right.
I'm confused.
I don't think people understand what exclusive really means.
No, they don't.
I think exclusives should be only for single player games.
Oh,
You know what? I agree with that.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely agree with that.
That makes more sense.
Mm-hmm.
It does.
Definitely agree with that. But
You only affect yourself. It's not.
mm-hmm.
And that's usually what it's been like. Uncharted, Last of Us, God of War, Horizon.
Yeah.
Well, Ghost is multiplayer, but I mean, it's mainly been like the solo player games.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I think about when I think of exclusive titles is single player games. Well, mainly single player games. They might have multiplayer in there, but you're getting it for the single player. So like Uncharted, for instance, that has multiplayer in it, but it's a single player game.
Yeah, I think if they could kind of clean house, and they need to work on their reputation first.
They definitely need to work on their reputation first. Yeah.
Like they need to start giving out gifts, donations. I don't know what they need to do. Something.
Gifts.
And that's what they will do, because I think we're jumping the gun a little bit about what they're going to bring to us, what we're going to get out of it. I don't think we're going to get anything out of it right now. I think it's going to take a little while. So I think everybody is getting overexcited, and I think they jumping the gun about it. I think a lot of damage control needs to be done first.
That's it. Yeah.
Definitely.
They have to do a whole lot of damage control first before they even talk about giving us some damn games. So it's just
what's up, Otakuman? But you got to think of. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Green.
Well, Xbox technically doesn't own Activision Blizzard yet. They won't own it until close.
Like the summer, huh?
Well, close is June 2023.
Okay.
Right now. So remind you of the year I just said, 2023.
Yeah. It's gonna be a whole year. Yeah. A little over.
A lot of money. The contract probably gonna be this thick.
Yeah,
definitely. Definitely.
And that's if they make it, because they can still pull out of the contract. This next year, they can still pull out and say, never mind.
They were like, you know, y'all trash. We're good.
Right on May 31st, they can be like, you know what? Maybe not.
Because remember, that's what they did to Epic. Because remember, Microsoft was supposed to buy Epic.
Yeah. Epic was like, we good. We good.
So, I mean, everybody, like Bridge said, everybody's jumping the gun, but the deal ain't done.
I think too, you still got those. You still have those loyal people that's paying that $14.99 or wherever it is on World of Warcraft, and the game has been terrible for extended period of time, according to them. And I think when you have a people that's constantly paying for a subscription, and there's some sort of light at the end of the tunnel, I think they get getting a little excited.
So, I mean,
you have a paying customer.
You know what? I always thought about World of Warcraft, but I don't know. Isn't there like so many different other games that's kind of like World of Warcraft that is more accessible to the average gamer? Like, because World of Warcraft is like, you got to buy like a lot of expansions for it.
I mean, it's been out for a long time. But they have other MMOs like Black Desert, like you said, Final Fantasy. There's a lot of other MMOs you could play. Path of Exile. That's more like Diablo though. But
Paul said, "Fix World of Warcraft so they can get out of my Final Fantasy server."
You know what?
Hey, Final Fantasy lit though, but
it is.
A lot of World of Warcraft people left Blizzard and World of Warcraft to go to Final Fantasy at an alarming rate. They had to create more servers.
Paul says so lit you can't get in.
I believe it. I believe it.
There's
Is it that bad?
Yeah, I've heard.
If you were to go to log on, there's a queue, like a wait, like you're at the DMV.
Damn.
Wait to log on.
You got to take a number.
Like how Outriders was. You had to wait to log into the server.
Now, excuse my ignorance, but is World of Warcraft kind of like League of Legends and Smite? Like, does it play the same?
That's not. I'm thinking those like a MOBA. I think they're called. This is like a legit like MMO. Like, have you seen Final Fantasy 14 gameplay?
I've seen some of it, yeah, through 8-bit.
Yeah, it's kind of like, that's probably the best I can explain it to you.
Okay. All right. Well, I mean, Katie Bennett says
New World.
A lot of older WoW players won't touch newer WoW games and just stick to the classic WoW they released a while back. Yeah, okay. Oh, New World, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, you know what? I've seen New World. So
yeah,
okay,
it's like
I
that.
get it. Okay. So then, is World of Warcraft like worth getting if you got games like New World and Final Fantasy and RuneScape and all those things?
Yeah, because you got to remember, people have been playing it for so long. They have that emotional attachment to that game.
Yep. They won't let it go.
You got to remember too, Green. They join these what they call these. They join these guilds, and they start becoming friends with these people, and it almost becomes a routine. Like they go do dungeons together. They go and go farm mounts and gear together, and they do all these different things. And like the MMO is it's almost like a family type thing to where some people play it. People get married in the game. No, I
can see that they do it in Animal Crossing too.
And they,
so I get it. All right.
No, like they actually, like their accounts would get like merged to where they share gear and stuff like that. And yeah,
marriage.
Yeah, they do it in Final Fantasy 14 as well.
Okay.
They get like two person mounts. Where you
can get married to somebody in Call of Duty.
It better be David. That's the only one you're allowed to get married to.
You gonna marry somebody in Knockout City?
You marry somebody in Knockout City.
I'm a snitch.
You gonna merge your account?
Yeah.
Gotta be Mr. Bath.
Yeah.
Me and Green gonna snitch.
Merge your account with somebody so your ranking can be effed up.
That account is gonna be Bath 2020.
Hey, Pinky over there taking a bath and it ain't in your tub.
Instead of BATH is gonna be BATD. Be about the divorce. Keep playing around.
I'm gonna account to somebody. We gonna be strong.
Nah.
Yo, I'm snitching.
Can you imagine somebody having a whole wedding in Call of Duty?
Hell yeah.
Getting shot up. Getting a nuke dropped on them. Do we have any objectives?
Yeah, then go over there and teabag your soon-to-be husband or would have been husband. He is not the one for you. Teabag. Swag.
Kobe.
Right.
Limbs flying everywhere.
Right.
Ooh, I know people who get married in Sims.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Sims.
Well, one person marries their significant other to them in Sims. That's another thing.
Yeah, those MMOs are different, bro. It's a whole different animal.
Paul says, speaking of weddings.
Bend the knee.
She about to be like, so Bridge, me and you, Animal Crossing today, 4:00, meeting at the church. Oh man,
it's coming soon, definitely.
So here's another question. I guess we can kind of dive into. If Xbox is taking Activision,
okay,
what do you think PlayStation's next move will be?
In terms of like acquiring another studio or something like that?
Maybe not to.
I think business as usual, really.
Exactly. That's what I said. Like
business as usual.
I don't even know why people were saying, "What's PlayStation gonna do?" Not a damn thing.
No, not a damn thing. Y'all chill. We gonna be all right. I just need y'all to focus on content at this point.
You know what PlayStation gonna do, Green? Release
VR2.
Horizon, release Gran Turismo, release God of War, release Spider-Man 2. They got Knights of Old Republic remake coming out. They got Wolverine. I'm like, they're gonna just start dropping.
They got,
They have room to put in their studio though. They do have room. They have a lot of room.
I think they're just gonna focus on their own studio. I don't think they're gonna try to acquire anything.
Think about it like this though, Green. If you have just because you have the money and room to do it, does that mean you have to use it?
No.
Exactly.
No, I'm saying like I don't think they because the Xbox acquisition, they bought a whole publisher.
Correct.
Sony doesn't buy publishers; they buy studios. So I think there are some studios I would like to see with PlayStation. Like for instance, I mean, even though they're kind of bigger, the whole Epic Games thing, I can see that being a deal in like a couple years. Not right now, but a couple years. I can see them trying to buy Epic Games.
Epic might be big enough to stay solo.
Yeah.
They are able to. I mean, but we said the same thing about Activision too, and
that's true. Like they cut.
But hell, they about to blow up. They couldn't. I don't think they would have survived anymore. Like 5 more years, they wouldn't have survived.
I don't know.
I don't think so. Not
because those accusations came out, and then people still bought Call of Duty like it was hotcakes.
Yeah, they did, but you got to think about it.
It is Call of Duty.
It is Call of Duty, but I don't think as far it. No, I don't think it
people complain
they
about
might have sold some stuff.
Yeah, but think about this, Green. People complain about Madden and NBA 2K every year, and they still buy it.
Yeah.
EA, I think, is one of those companies that nobody could ever buy.
Definitely, they couldn't buy. They can't buy EA. No.
Yeah.
Aside from the sports titles, they still got Apex. They still, they still got a lot of other games.
Knockout
City, Sims.
But Apex is their studio is what? Respawn.
Yeah.
You know what? I would have thought Xbox would have bought Respawn. That would have made a better acquisition than I would have. For a whole publisher, I would have thought they would have just bought them a studio.
But you never know if they might have an exclusivity deal with EA or anything like that.
That's true.
I'm pretty sure they do. I'm pretty sure they do.
Everybody got these handshake deals, and I'm sure people looked at it though.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Call of Duty added Attack on Titan.
I don't want everybody to get these studios and stuff because it won't be competition anymore as far as content goes. You can't go against your friend, you know what I'm saying, your next door neighbor. You can't fight your, you know what I'm saying, like battle. Y'all on the same playing field. So I just want let this be the last for now, and then
So maybe the plan shouldn't be gaming studios, but maybe hardware engineers.
Yeah.
Because I think the next wave is like new accessories for your consoles.
Definitely. I take that. A VR is starting to pop up and be stronger.
Yep.
What if
Oculus with Facebook, Meta, whatever?
I got one. What if PlayStation what if they get Bandai Namco?
I can definitely see that.
That's
happening.
Japanese.
I can definitely see that happen.
And Sony PlayStation is pretty much Japanese.
Bandai Namco and wasn't Capcom up for sale a while ago?
Capcom.
I don't know. Don't quote me on that. I don't know.
I could have sworn we talked about that before, where it was like Capcom was up for sale.
I think so too, but I can't remember.
Yeah. Capcom is a safer thing than Activision at this point.
Yeah.
Like, I think PlayStation's gonna be focused on the VR because that looks dope. Xbox has what was the AI or the what do they call it? Remember that technology they showed like a couple years ago where it was like
the Kinect?
No, it wasn't the Kinect. It was the holographic thing they had at a couple E3s where they were trying to show how you can play Minecraft in the middle of your living room without a TV screen.
Xbox be showing all type of stuff at these E3s and
don't never bring it out.
You never hit it in the like.
I think
But they had $69 billion.
It's like more so concept stuff, like when you go to an auto show and you see like concept cars and stuff like that. I think it's more so like concept stuff. What if maybe this could be coming in the far future, or stuff like that. I don't really think there are things that we can actually use or you can actually do something with. I think it's just like concept stuff for show.
No, don't show it. It come out with it. You showed me now. You told me you can do it. So let's do it. Let's go.
Because I think that's what PlayStation did with that Matrix demo or whatever that was.
Yeah. They're waiting for y'all to say, you know what, I like it. They wanted enough people to say, okay,
let's see what people think about it.
Yeah, let's make a game. Let's now make a Matrix game. Which was there ever a Matrix game though?
Yeah, there's a couple Matrix games.
I was gonna say
it was like
video game. Yeah, in the past it was a couple.
Video game. Yeah,
it was like PlayStation 2, and apparently whatever happened in those games was canon to the story.
Yeah, well, Matrix Online was like, I guess, the prequel to whatever movie just came out.
Okay.
So it explains how certain people died. I'll put it like that. Certain people died. If you watch it, you already know. But Matrix Online, I don't remember that many people playing it.
Yeah, it was called Enter the Matrix PlayStation 2.
Yeah. They haven't done one lately though. But the demo that they showed for the Unreal Engine, it looked good.
Yeah, I need to still play it.
It looks good. I mean, as far as the engine's concerned, I would like to see games use that. Like, I can see Battlefield using that if they can get out of whatever slum they're in, making online only games. That's another thing. Yeah, but would Activision do that though? Would they use the Unreal Engine?
I would hope so. Y'all better.
That's like the standard.
Hopefully, that's what Microsoft will make them do.
I would hope so. I love Unreal Engine. I do.
Because what they did with that Matrix demo, I can see the possibilities.
So you checked it out?
Yeah, there's a lot of cool possibilities, like the way that every building is different, but it's also automatically generated. So every room in these skyscrapers was different than any other room in the whole entire map. And it auto generates every time you load up the game. So it's never the same each time. And you can take the camera and you can actually go into the buildings and you can see that they have special furniture, not just like, you know how like you look at a game and you look into the window and it just looks like wallpaper of the office. No, these are like actual objects in the room. You can't get to them, but the detail is nice.
It was good visual. Yeah.
They had the I think they also added the weather system into it, so it's always randomized weather depending on the whole solar system on its own. So I was like, that's pretty dope. The graphics look good. Half of the time I couldn't tell which one was actually Keanu Reeves and which one was the model version of him. Because they transition it without telling you or without letting you know that they transition. So there's parts where it's actually Keanu Reeves, and then there's parts where it's just a model, and you can't tell the difference. So I was like, all right, let's see. But it's just a demo. It's not even, they're not releasing another Matrix game, but it would be dope. It would be dope. So, other than that, anything else y'all want to talk about as far as this acquisition?
Not on my end.
It's gonna be
just,
wild.
Like Bridge said, just wait and see.
Yeah.
And like you said, Green, they can also pull
back. Yeah.
Because we could be getting excited over nothing.
I just want Microsoft to actually do better for themselves and for Activision if they're gonna do it?
I feel as though they can. They better.
Mm.
Because this all would be for nothing, basically. It'll all be for nothing.
It can be two ways. It could be they bought them in order to just take the profits from the games that already exist, or maybe they have an idea to fix them, but we want them to go the route of fix the game that already exists, but also create some new games.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know if they're going to go that route.
Yeah,
I think they're just going to take the profit off of what's there.
As like gamers and as the consumers, that's what we want. But I think they might have done it more on the business side. Like I think everybody's talking about what may and may not happen. A big part of me believes nothing is going to happen. They're going to buy it and they're just going to let it run the way it's going to run. That it's been running. They're going to keep the people. They're going to get rid of the CEO, get a new CEO in there, and do some damage control and, get them out of the, public eye with all the mess. They're going to fix the mess and it's going to be business as usual. And they're just going to be bringing in the money. I think that's what's going to happen. I don't think anything is going to be too crazy. You will start to see if they decide to go through with the deal, we're going to see Call of Duty pop up on Game Pass and, all those games pop up on Game Pass. And I think that's pretty much it.
Well, I know 8-Bit said just like Bungie, and Bungie disconnected themselves from Xbox Studios, didn't they?
Bungie.
They're their own company now, right?
I don't know.
Let me see.
Because I know with Destiny, wasn't that how they were able to get Destiny on all PlayStation, PC?
Yeah, because they basically separated from, because they were with Xbox, because that's how Halo was made.
Correct.
And then they separated, but I don't remember who, because isn't Destiny published by Activision too? Or were they published? Or the first one was published by Activision? Let me see.
Sure.
Precious said Bungie doing their own thing, minding their business.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, I don't think they're owned by anybody. I think Bungie's its own separate entity.
Because I know at one point, yeah.
Which is how we got Destiny 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then Respawn is owned by EA.
Mm-hmm.
Which is how we got Apex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, we'll see. Ball's in your court now, Microsoft. What are you going to do?
I'm trying to tell you, they better do something as far as, like I said, clean up. They're going to have to. It's going to be all for nothing. It's all going to be for nothing.
It's going to be all for some money. That's what it's going to be.
If they do right, yeah. If they go with a good enough plan.
Well, also included with this, there was a news story where Call of Duty could be moving away from annual releases, according to a report.
They should have been done that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I agree. So they come out. There's too many of them. They come out.
Like do every other year. It's just too much.
Mm-hmm.
Call of Duty Vanguard is commonly said to suffer from Call of Duty fatigue, which I guess it's basically saying like because it'll start off strong and then people kind of like fall away from it after a couple months.
But Green, think about it. I've been seeing Pinky, other people that play a lot of COD. They've been going back and playing like Modern Warfare, Cold War, like everyone. Like it's been a lot of people I've been seeing going back and playing Cold War.
Yeah, because
that's
I feel like
not good.
Ziggy, I feel like you don't get enough time.
Exactly.
To do all the things that are available on this game. You put all of this stuff in this game and then tell me I got 11 months to complete it. 11, 12, if it even completes the 12 months, so it's like, come on now.
Then they stuff season pass stuff in there.
Yeah, all of that. When Vanguard came out, I didn't even think they were going to stop the battle passes for Cold War yet.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden it's like Cold War battle passes are done. Like, didn't we just get this game yesterday?
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. Happened with Modern Warfare. Was it Black Ops 4? Black Ops 4 maybe. But yeah, every year you don't get to finish the game. You don't
get to finish the game.
You don't finish. They'll push out the next one. They'll put out the next one. They'll put out the next one. I'm like, well, damn, slow down. Let me finish this. Like, I spent a lot more time on Modern Warfare when Cold War came out because I feel as though that I was not done with Modern Warfare. I wasn't done. So I waited until I was officially done with Modern Warfare to play Cold War. Once I played Cold War and then Vanguard came out right before it, I'm like, damn, let me finish first. Yep. And that's what I feel like. I feel like so that I am not done with Cold War. Even though I started on Vanguard, I still don't feel like I'm done with Cold War.
And I know it's up to us to be like, yeah, y'all have your own little, you have autonomy. Buy the game when you want to. You don't have to get it when it comes out. We all know that, but we all understand the pull of getting games when it first comes out too. We all understand that. So it's like, especially if you are a gamer, a hardcore gamer, you want to know what's going on in the next game. So you go ahead and go and get it. But I just still feel like them just pushing games out, dropping games over and over again is ridiculous. Like, it is. It's ridiculous. I couldn't get into it. I didn't even do the story to Cold War. I didn't even do
I don't think I finished it. No, I finish it?
I never finished the Modern Warfare story. I didn't even start the story on Vanguard. Like, I didn't finish Vanguard. Multiplayer. Like, it's too much. It is too much. Slow it down. Every other year is fine. You do not have to keep pushing out these games. And then, I mean, I know they're created with different studios, different creators and stuff like that, but I just feel like maybe some of them are rushed too, because then it starts to feel like the games feel the same.
It's legit copy and paste.
It feels copy. Some of them
it's the same thing over and over again. And it's like I said, if I can't finish one game before I start another one, so I have to hurry up and rush. And me being a content creator, I even feel more rushed because I have to stay on top of, what's the newest thing. So even when Alpha came out for Vanguard, I'm like, damn, like, and that came out in August. I was like, damn, like I'm not even done with Cold War. Like really, like at that point I had already did the campaign. I did what I had to do so far on there, but I was not finished. And I'm like, I have to now prepare for Vanguard at this point because of Alpha is already out. So I couldn't catch up. And then once Vanguard came out, I did the campaign and started playing multiplayer. And I'm not done. That's why I'm going back to Cold War, because I still got stuff to do.
Can I say, I think I know what it is. So I think what it is I think we were used to every year having a new Call of Duty. Up until, and I'm looking at the list, so that's why I'm looking differently. Up until maybe Black Ops, Call of Duty Ghosts.
They were pushing them out.
Yeah, they was pushing them out, but we was having a good time and we were fine with them coming out with yearly releases and you couldn't get tired. But also remember that was back before they started doing the battle passes.
Exactly.
That was Treyarch and Infinity Ward.
Yeah, so they were switching back and forth. And there was more of a difference. So you got your Black Ops series and then you got your Modern Warfare series. And it wasn't up until Call of Duty Ghosts when it was an Infinity Ward game, but they also had Raven on there as well. So it was different.
Yep.
And then if y'all remember, right after Ghost, that's when we started getting kind of tired because we were asking for different things for Call of Duty. So here's the titles that came after Ghost that messed it up. Advanced Warfare.
Messed it up.
Like y'all running out of ideas. Slow down.
Black Ops 3.
Messed it up. Flying objects.
4 was terrible. 4 was the worst one I played.
4 was the worst one, and they didn't even put campaign on there. It was just multiplayer.
But here's the big one: Call of Duty Infinite Warfare.
Trash. I didn't even play the game. I need to watch YouTube to see the gameplay on there. But all of that space right there between Ghosts and Modern Warfare 2009 19 version, that little time frame was just, they was pushing them out. Here you go. Slow down, because y'all some trash at this point. Slow down.
So basically what I'm getting at is this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It was 5 years before we got an actual good Call of Duty game.
Modern Warfare was good. I give them that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
19.
so it took 5 years. So we were buying Call of Duty games that weren't good for 5 years before we got an actual good one. And by that time, we were already fatigued.
We was already fatigued. We was already burnt out. So.
If I want to play Titanfall, I can go play Titanfall. I don't want to play no Infinite Advanced Warfare or whatever that crap was.
We went through a good 5 years. Of like being angry, upset, just the same thing over and over.
Put money back into, because I was debating if they put out some trash after Black Ops 4. I said I'm not playing Call of Duty no more. I'm not buying another one, because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
And then they came up with Modern Warfare right after that.
Fresh.
They went back to their roots. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They had no choice. They had no choice.
Yeah.
And they knew to name it Modern Warfare too. That name resonated with a lot of people from a nostalgia and aspect. Oh, Modern Warfare. Okay.
Yep.
You know what? The only thing I'm confused about though is, now mind you, I'm getting these games from Activision site. The only games they start off with is Call of Duty Black Ops. Modern Warfare 1 and 2 isn't on this list.
It was Infinity Ward, I think, but it should still be Activision.
I thought they still published those two.
And I know Treyarch did the Black Ops series.
Right.
Yeah, so they got all the Black Ops. They just don't have Modern Warfare 1 and 2. And they also don't have the Call of Duties before that, too.
I don't know who had the Call of Duty beforehand.
I think they were just Infinity Award. So maybe I just got to go to them. Yeah. But I mean, when you look at this list, that's literally what happened is I think the community just got really sick and tired of
the copy
Advanced Warfare, Black Ops 3, because this is literally like non-boots on the ground. Then you got World War II, but it was like old guns.
Right. Yeah.
And then you go right back to non-boots on the ground with Black Ops 4, and you didn't get a campaign with Black Ops 4.
Nope. And that's when they introduced the Warzone type play too.
Mm-hmm. That's exactly when Warzone came out. The first Call of Duty Battle Royale.
All right, here you go, Green. You had Infinity Ward from 2003 to present, Treyarch from 2005 to present, Sledgehammer Games from 2011 to present, and Raven Software from 2016 to present.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
So,
but they were just alternating.
Yeah, Sledgehammer and Raven jumped in the rotation.
Yeah,
I think they both jumped in with Ghost.
Yeah, and I was worried. I ain't gonna lie, I was a little worried.
But Ghost was good.
Ghost wasn't bad. Yeah, Ghost wasn't bad, but I was a little worried in the beginning. I really was.
Precious says they wanted us to fly, and that's not what most of us wanted. The addition of the third company was supposed to give the other companies time to actually make a game.
Correct.
But that just made it worse. I think one year, one of the companies had to push out their game in place of the one that wasn't prepared.
She's right.
Yeah, which one was that?
She's right.
Was that Black Ops 4?
I think it might have been Black Ops 4. Might have been.
All right, so it was.
Hey, Green, I'm gonna share my screen. Hold up, let me see.
So Sledgehammer Games actually made Advanced Warfare. So that wasn't
correct.
Infinity Ward. But what I'm seeing here is that Infinity Ward didn't make another game until Infinite Warfare.
Here you go. So our listeners, well, our people can read along with this.
Oh, there we go.
There we go. And there we go. This is what we're looking at, according to Wikipedia.
So I'm trying to think which company did that, because I do remember hearing about that. Like there was a game that wasn't finished. They had to push it back an extra year, and then somebody else had to come out with their game early. And I want to say it was Black Ops 4. I really want to say it was Black Ops 4.
Black Ops 4. Treyarch.
So that might have been it.
So yeah, Treyarch Infinity Ward, Sledgehammer, Treyarch Infinity. Like they really had a rotation, but you see Modern Warfare and
well, that was because the Warzone officially came out with Modern Warfare.
Raven and Infinity Ward did that one.
Yeah. That was the official Warzone is when it came out for Modern Warfare. But Black Ops had a Battle Royale game. I can't remember what it was called, though.
Yeah, I can't remember what that.
Man, I played that thing like twice, and I was so mad I bought that game digitally. Like, I was so mad.
Erase it.
I remember me and Pinky was sitting there talking like, yo, do we really want to pay $60 on a game that doesn't even have a campaign? And Piggy was trying to be optimistic, boy. She was like, I hope that it's just a good multiplayer game enough to pay $60. And I was like, you know, I do too.
And it was.
I can't lie though, Green. I blame this is a certain percentage. I blame the fans on because they used to complain that no one plays campaign. We just want multiplayer. So they started taking multiplayer out of a lot of games, not just Call of Duty, but just in general. And even some games was adding multiplayer to games that normally wouldn't have multiplayer, like Metal Gear Solid. They try to throw a multiplayer in there, like Uncharted. It's like, what? Why are y'all throwing multiplayer in games that normally wouldn't have a multiplayer in it?
I will say when they did it with Uncharted, that was a good move only because it did become very successful with Uncharted. But I think that's more because it was a third person multiplayer rather than a first person. But I don't know. I'm cool with them skipping a year to do Call of Duty. Like if they did it every 2 years, that's
fair enough.
Skip a year.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then all these developers, how about they all work together to make one good game?
I would love that. Because certain elements from certain games I would like. Yeah, I wouldn't be opposed to that.
Just make one great game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with Infinity Ward just doing Call of Duty and leaving it at that.
I used to like Treyarch, but they fell off.
Right?
Treyarch fell off hard.
I used to love Treyarch Black Ops games, but I don't know what happened.
Fatigue.
Yeah.
Let me see.
I'm cool. Yeah. I'm cool if they did like like a combination. If Infinity Ward and Raven got together and did Call of Duty, I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with that. I think Treyarch should make a new IP and just leave it at that and don't touch Call of Duty ever again. But I mean, they're not the first company that did that because remember, Ubisoft did that with Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Where they don't do it every year anymore either. They stopped that too. And that was kind of forced with Unity. That horrible goddamn game. Jesus Christ, that still gives me nightmares. So I don't know. I'm cool with it. Y'all cool with skipping a year or two?
Definitely. I'm happy with that. I'm fine.
I only play Vanguard just to play with y'all.
I'm okay with Vanguard. I'm not fatigued with Vanguard.
Yeah.
Bro, I spawn on the map and I die. I don't know what. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah, we do spawn on top of each other in Vanguard. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah.
We do.
This
I mean, other than
is
that,
something
the
they
movement, I like it.
Yeah.
I did have fun playing with you and Bridge though.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun.
I'm cool with Vanguard.
I'm not gonna trash the game too bad, but.
So, do y'all think they're going to start that? Like,
yeah,
probably not.
You don't think so?
It's still money.
Money game.
You still got people buying ultimate editions, deluxe editions, $99 battle pass, and like it's still a money grab at the end of the day.
Well, maybe that'll force, because I mean, it goes back to the whole Microsoft acquisition. Maybe that'll force Microsoft to now say these other studios that's under Activision, you now have to make new IPs, because now you're not doing Call of Duty every year.
Oh, that's a good
It's
point.
gonna be some skips. So in the time that you're not doing anything,
yeah, well, they can do Call of Duty, Halo, Call of Duty, Halo.
well, do you think they'll bring Activision Studios in for Halo? And
no, I'm saying, I mean, if
they're all under the same people now.
That we're still
but
no, I don't think so. No, they'll probably still keep it separate, but let's not act like Xbox ain't got nothing else to do if they're not putting a Call of Duty game out every year. Come on now.
No, I'm saying more so on the studios. If they're saying like there's not going to be a Call of Duty every year, and they was already like transitioning between Infinity Ward Studios, Treyarch, Raven, whatever, that's putting even more years that they have in between the next game that they come out. So if that's the case,
some time to make an actual a game that works the way it's supposed to and get all the bugs.
That's what I mean.
Time to do what they need to do for real and stop like pushing it out like that.
I would think it would just give them time to make a brand new game. Just, we don't have to always slap Call of Duty on something.
Right.
We can say like Treyarch, instead of you making the Call of Duty Black Ops series, let's come up with something different. Because remember the good old days, it was a lot of competition. It wasn't just Call of Duty. It was Call of Duty. You had Medal of Honor. You had Battlefield was out. And it kind of forced everybody to do something brand new. And every like first person shooter at the time had like a different element to it that was like really good. Maybe somebody need to start working on a Medal of Honor game.
I think they tried to, but once again, everybody was Call of Duty.
Ghost Recon. Well, Ghost Recon is still going strong. It's just that last one kind of messed up a lot. And I think it was just the release. Yeah, Breakpoint.
Yeah.
I had fun with Ghost Recon.
Yeah. I think me and Pinky only played one Ghost Recon together, and that was the Future Soldier one. That was pretty good.
Well, they got Siege.
Rainbow Six?
Yeah, Rainbow Six. I mean, that's a...
You know what? We should play that. We should see how we can do in it.
I used to play it on PlayStation 4. I used to play Siege.
Siege, yeah.
Yeah, we should try some tactical shooting.
It's a little more objective based. That's why I like that's why I liked Overwatch when it was at its peak.
Yeah,
there's more than just running in and just shooting people. You have to like, okay, we have a payload to
move around. Yeah.
Okay.
But,
so everybody's in agreement that Call of Duty need to take some time.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
I mean, y'all are the Call of Duty experts. I'm just a casual. I feel like we should try zombies.
I would love that.
Okay.
Or like
we do it or it didn't happen. I'm cool with that. I think everybody's been fatigued from Call of Duty, so yeah, I'm cool with that.
I think that's why Pinky's having so much fun with Borderlands, because like that's why I was like, hey, look, it's a fun game.
Objective, and I can blow people cheeks off. Hell yeah!
She was like, he just exploded. I was like, yeah, they if you do an overkill, like if they have like 3 HP left and you shoot them for like 200, it'll do a little funny effect like that.
Yeah.
If it's too much, you can turn it off. The gore off.
Oh no, yeah. I like it. No, keep it.
Too violent. Too violent.
Too much.
Yeah, I've noticed everybody's been kind of veering away from Call of Duty and joining other game communities. So
that's why I think that's why people like fell in love with Apex. A lot of people like started playing Apex. That was that kind of replacement for Call of Duty. It's very competitive. It's a little bit objective based in the sense. You got arenas now. If you just want to just shoot stuff up,
love arenas. Pinky said, go ahead and keep that going there for me.
I was like, you can turn it off if you want it. It's just
no. Keep it in there. I need it. Thank you.
It's by Ice. What's up, Ice?
I need it.
Okay. I've been playing a lot of Destiny, so I can take a break from Call of Duty.
Destiny's lit too.
All right. Google is building an AR headset. Did we trust anything by Google anymore?
I mean,
because the last thing they came out with, we were very excited about, and then it came out, and we were like, "Oh, okay, never mind." Because remember, last time we got excited was Stadia.
Yeah, because I was excited for Stadia, and then.
So, according to The Verge, Meta may be the loudest company in the AR VR headwear. However, Microsoft also has HoloLens. Apple is working on something too, but also Google.
Apple. What if Apple gets in the gaming realm?
That's what I said.
Release a console or something.
Apple needs to stay where they are.
I'm just saying.
That's what I said.
Nah, I'm cool.
But I see more so Apple not doing consoles, but just like VR.
Mobile.
Yeah.
Nah, they can stay
the eye game. Apple gaming. The Apple.
Nah, we cool.
Apple Pie. Apple will go against probably the Oculus, Meta, and gaming and all that stuff. I can see that
they
happening.
Definitely have the money and technology to do it, so don't count them out.
Man, they need to fix their phones before they can even come at.
Man, what you doing, man? I'm just firing up my Apple Pie. Just playing some.
Oh shit! If they, you know what, low key, hey. They might do it. Apple Pie, right?
Y'all know the iPad. The iPad pretty much is one of the best tablets. The iPad.
I actually don't like the iPad. I would rather a Galaxy tablet.
But it's the thing with the iPad though. It's no matter how old it is, like you kind of old as iPad, and it performs just as well as a newer maybe Android tablet or something like that. You might not be able to put the new OS on it though, but the performance, I'm thinking about like the performance, the way it moves, it's damn near seamless, and it's been like that for some years.
I can speak for Apple's the MacBooks, because I have a 2011 MacBook that still runs perfect
just
to this
as
day.
well as you could get.
I do give Apple that, but I'm just not a fan of the iPads. I just like the Galaxy tablet, like all the stuff I could do with it. I would rather an iPhone, but in terms of a tablet, I would rather a Galaxy Tab.
I would say I don't know if I'm going to purchase a Google VR headset. I think I trust Facebook more than I trust Google at this point as far as VR.
Yeah, but Google was going to go for it though. It's
definitely
one of the top tech companies out. Google. They gotta have one. They gotta have one. They had this. We're looking at the article right now. The old one they had in a picture.
Got my Samsung Tab.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Tab. Is that the Tab 6 with the S Pen?
It comes with the S Pen on the back.
Yeah, that's the one I got.
Yeah, instead of
I don't have the case.
Instead of having to buy an Apple Pencil or whatever, this comes with the stylus.
Yeah, that Apple Pencil, the newest one is $120, $30.
I love this thing.
Yeah, those are good. Those are good to have. I have one
tablet. I want to get a Google one. I think not a Google. I'm sorry.
Samsung.
And
Galaxy
yeah,
Tab.
Samsung. Mm-hmm.
Make sure you start getting them because the notes are no longer the notes series are discontinued. So
I believe it. Yep. Mm-hmm.
so now with any Samsung phone, you're gonna be able to use the S Pen
So
because they
with
are
the
better
phone,
phones.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Why
so
you
with my
caressing the
phone
phone
now,
like that?
it's so nice, so
because
nice,
I
so
have the
nice.
Galaxy S. What is this? S F
20?
G.
Is it the
Some
20?
yeah, it's S20 FG. Some alphabets after. So I can use my pen with that. Galaxy pen with it.
You said the 20.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the 20. I know the 21 series and up. I do know this is
Okay.
21. So this is the 21 Ultra. This is
Okay.
nice. You
That's
know.
nice. I give you that. That is nice.
Mm-hmm.
So
That is nice.
I learned that only because my wife wanted a note for Christmas, and we went up there, and the guy was like, "Yeah, we're not even selling the old notes anymore.
Mm-hmm.
They're all discontinued." And the reason for that is because they're gonna just give you the S Pen with the newer Samsung phones.
Interesting.
Because this is basically a note just without an S Pen.
I was
But I
gonna
can use
say
the S
they
Pen
pretty
with
much
it.
turning them. They're turning their basic phone into a Note phone.
Yep.
Because
Mhm.
I have the Note 10. I think it's a Note 10 Ultra or something like that. So and I
Yeah.
was like, well, I'm not upgrading to the 20 because pretty soon they're probably gonna be gone anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
So for people like Paul, you know, who are Apple users, I just want to let you know this is on sale right now. You can
the
make that
iPhones
switch.
are too though. Like they all doing it all the same. Anytime they all go on sale at the same time because I was looking myself because I've been
Mm-hmm.
thinking about possibly switching to iPhone. So like I've
Oh
been
yeah, do
checking
it.
and like all of the new phones, the S21, the iPhone 13 and 12, they're all like $800 off right now. So if you can drop 250 right now and get you a phone, you can get it. Apple or Android. And Apple or
Let's
Samsung.
see, Paul.
So
Hey,
No, I always said it
Green.
because I know Paul is an Apple person.
Yeah, Paul.
Mhm.
Paul got the same setup I got. I got the Android tablet and the phone. Hey, Green. I think we might be onto something. We might have to do a little technology section and start talking about like. Seems like y'all are pretty knowledgeable about these handheld devices.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like I always go through my phone and try to find out all the new stuff. There's a lot of stuff that a lot of people don't know they can do with their phones.
That is true too.
Yeah.
Because I just updated mine, and I like I'm used to it now. Like the icons are a little smaller, the menus are a little smaller.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to figure out what is all on here that they put on here too, as far as new. But
And you
so
said you
far,
got the
I like
20?
it. 20 S20 and some alphabets after. Yeah.
Okay.
Probably
I
like
know.
SC5G, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
E5G. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I see what you're
Mhm.
talking about. You're talking about like these little games you could play in iMessage.
But
Yeah.
That got
people
you, Paul.
don't normal everyday folks do not use their phones to capacity. We all don't understand how
That's true,
much
Bridge.
Yeah.
we can do on these phones. That's why they cost so much.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But there's like these phones are literally PCs. They're handheld PCs,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and we do not use them to the capacity that we can. So your phone now is a professional grade camera. Your phone is a pocket calendar. It's a life organizer.
Mm-hmm.
It's you can write papers on this thing if
A
you really
video
sat down and
camera.
did it. So like you can do
Mm-hmm.
so much. You can live your
Like
life through this phone, but we don't really use them to the crack. We're social media, call, text, if you even call anymore, text, stuff like that. We only use them to the basic capacity, but there is so much.
Mm-hmm.
You can open up your developer options and do all kind of crap on your phone.
That's true, Bridge.
a lot of
Mm-hmm.
people don't remember this, but when I first got this phone, this was my webcam for my streams.
Yeah. Yep. I remember you
And
did that.
Facts, Green.
this camera itself is it's DSLR high quality camera.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of people don't realize, like, yo, the cameras they put in yours, I think this one has 5 cameras in it, and I think the iPhone has about maybe the same amount, maybe 5 or 4 or 3,
Mhm.
maybe even. You can use these for webcams and be fine. They'll be hot. Don't get me wrong, but you can use them and be fine with it. Like this phone is my life in my hand. I pay all my bills with this phone. When I go to grocery stores and buy stuff, I just scan my phone and keep it moving.
Yep.
So I don't know if Google is going to try to apply something like that, but you know, I don't know. I don't think I would trust Google with a VR headphones the way I would like Oculus, because Oculus has already proved that they can do it.
Yep.
Facts.
Yep.
And it's a cheap price. Like it's $299 and $399.
Yep. Google's gonna do it. Is it gonna be great? I don't know.
No,
but Google
I don't think so.
They're gonna do it.
Yeah.
Because like, it's almost
Stadia.
like kind of like we have to.
Yeah. Do better with your Stadia first.
Bingo.
And then I'll trust you. So,
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. I feel like companies are just jumping into stuff more and more because they don't have anything else to do.
Well, they see it's a money grab. Like, so VR's the wave. Let's make a VR headset. Like, yo,
exactly. That's what I said. They're gonna do it.
Platform is trash. Well, I'm gonna use Stadia to play my VR games.
Yeah.
You know, I'm actually interested more into seeing things developed by Razer than anything else because they are coming out with some good concepts.
Yeah, like the
They are.
You had to be here last week to understand the inside joke.
Catheter.
You think about it, every year Razer comes out with something that we just like, oh, okay, that's cool concept for CES. But last year it was the mask, and then they released it. And now it's the desk, which I'm pretty sure they're gonna release it. It'll be a nice pretty penny, but
that desk gonna have somebody room hot.
Woo!
Especially if they're a streamer with like ring lights and stuff.
Man. It's gonna be barbecue nuts in there.
It's gonna smell like a gaming convention.
You know, they can
a local convention.
It's gonna
Speaking
smell
of
like
which,
an anime convention.
Can this year be the year that everybody wears the appropriate amount of deodorant at these convention shows?
You need to hand those out with a mask. Like, here's your mask, and here's your secret. Here's your degree.
Look, it needs to be something because
baby powder, all that chafing. Like I'm telling you, people's hygiene. It's
yo.
Because E3 water is that sex in here.
we already missing out on E3 because that's going to be virtual this year again.
Smells like boiled pubic hairs in here.
Yet. Oh, they did say
E3 is
but
PAX we don't know.
Well, PAX, yeah.
Trust me, I was like, I ain't buying my plane ticket until you let me know. Yo, it needs to be some body spray being passed around.
You know how those restrooms have the little automatic timer spray?
Man, that's just
replace the little water sprinklers with like Axe body spray and perfume and just have it spray. Just
no, I want some flowery fun. That joint need to have bleach on it, okay?
Whoever is the marketing like CEO or person for like Bath and Body Works, this is an opportunity. Like I would be like, hey, I will contact all of these. I'll contact all of these conventions and like, hey, can we set up a station or some sort of partnership with you all and
corners of the
get free samples?
Yeah, have armpit stations where you just go like this and you have somebody come under you like,
right?
All right, sir, next.
You know those dudes in the mall, they'll be like, hey, let me speak to you real quick. You like lotions and stuff like that, right? That's how they need to be. Just as aggressive.
Let me get the armpits right quick, sir.
PAX East, sponsored by Axe Body Wash.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's an opportunity. Old Spice.
Yes.
With the little whistle.
All these people with these deodorants and stuff, now it's the time, yeah. This is the category you need to be in.
Hey, look, everybody wants to jump on a gaming bandwagon. Why can't these hygiene companies do the same?
Exactly.
Hey, we know y'all musty. Y'all get excited.
Remember, Xbox had a whole body wash line.
Did they? I didn't know.
Y'all don't remember? We talked about it. They came out with their own body wash, deodorant, and everything.
It was ahead of their time. There was ahead of their time.
Yeah, I want to give Xbox,
No, not Dove for men, Frosty. Dove for gamers.
All of them, men and women. We do not.
Yeah, I mean, y'all don't remember this glorious idea?
Smell like fumes and Cool Ranch Doritos.
Y'all don't remember the links?
No, I remember that.
No, huh? They came up with the whole collection: shampoo, body wash, deodorant, everything.
It was ahead of their time, Green.
Yeah.
When did this come out, Green?
This story was published 2019.
Wow.
What happened?
Was it like a special edition thing?
I think it's still out.
I don't never see it in stores.
Paul said that looked like coolant.
I'm having trouble cranking my car up. Say less, fam. I got you.
Right.
Oh, maybe not. Oh, okay.
Skin about to be dry.
You might can buy it on the website. Yeah, because they announced it in 2019. So I would assume it was out.
On sale at what did it say? Oh, I thought it said on sale at GameStop. That's GameSpot.
Sale good, so it's discontinued. Green.
Oh, it just says the Xbox body wash is on sale.
That's 2019.
It smelled like an Xbox.
Yes.
I think they started in New Zealand and Australia, and it just never came to America.
Okay.
But you can buy it. It's here. The links are right here.
They need something, Green.
So I
They
mean,
need something, bro.
If you're an Xbox fan, support Xbox.
You saw how Pinky face is? They'd be like, "Hey, Pinky, you're from Facebook. Can I get a picture?
Can I get a hug?
Can I get a hug? You're my favorite streamer."
Don't be hugging nobody in the pandemic. Don't be hugging.
Wearing a white T-shirt and you just see the sweat stains just
them pit stains. You're my favorite streamer. Actually,
using all H words.
Right.
Hi, Pinky. How are you doing?
Like, nah.
You get a fist bump, bro.
Get your funky ass on.
We in the Panda Express. Stay over there. Look.
Hey, Pinky.
Are
you the same lady on that White Castle commercial?
Emphasis on the white.
Right. You know what? You smell like a White Castle commercial. Get your ass about it.
Sweat stains and Doritos.
White Castles be musty as hell too. All them onions on it.
Dorito crumbs in their beards. Or what Hellhander says, those neck beards. Those beards.
Yeah,
hey.
Like, get your ass on.
Where's Bridge?
Not here.
Don't you play with Powder Blue?
Get your funky ass on.
Oh man.
Those culture neck beards.
Hey, now's the time for some cool. We do need some new stuff. What are some items before we get up out of here? I just wanted to ask this: what are some items that gamers can kind of make a company out of?
Deodorant.
Something. Oh yeah, deodorant. Yes. Hygiene products. We'll
Gamer goo.
Bob said baby wipes.
Bruh.
Would say that.
Flushable wipes.
It's okay to wipe more than once, fellas.
It is.
Use the whole roll if you have to.
Please.
I agree.
Please.
Completely.
Wiping baby wipes.
Toothpaste.
I may sound like the old person of the group.
Condoms.
But they could make compression socks.
Yes.
For gamers because some of us swell up their feet swell up sitting in these chairs.
Balls
Okay.
Your ankles and legs. No, listen to me, Green. You're going to get up in age. You're a person of a certain age. Listen, if you sitting down in this chair for a certain amount of time, you will start to swell up. You might not notice it, but your legs start to get tight. You start to get some swelling.
Yeah.
It's not this stuff. This lifestyle is not good for us.
He said he swells up with excitement when he goes on a 12 kill streak in college.
Not elephantitis, but it's the truth. You know, it's been times on here I be on this game with y'all or on this podcast and stuff with y'all for a certain amount of hours, and my legs and feet start to swell up.
I'm sorry, Bridge. I'll try not to be so long-winded.
No, it's circulation. It's just
I'll be on here with y'all messing my legs up.
No, it's a circulation thing.
No,
your circulation got to be good. That's all.
You gotta do a stretch break, Bridge. We don't want you hurting over there.
Hellhander said, as a construction professional, please stop flushing baby wipes. Never. Never. If it says flushable, I'm flushing it.
If it says flushable,
I'm flushing it. Where else am I going to put it?
In the trash can.
No.
But the thing is, it's like,
they don't have trash cans in the stalls.
You want to just hold you a grocery bag, and then when you go to the bathroom, you put it in there and throw it in the trash can.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me.
No.
You got little dingleberries on this little baby wipe. Excuse me, sir.
You flush it. That's why it's called flushable baby wipes.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. Whoa, what's that? Whoa. Excuse me.
Hellhander, I can't flush this according to...
I can't flush
this. He don't own the pipes.
I don't own the pipes, so that's not my problem.
Hellhander said I can't flush these. Excuse me.
Listen, I'm with you, Green. We flush it. We flush all the time.
Can you imagine just walking through the cars at the bathroom like, excuse me.
That's what Hellhander wants us to do.
That's what Hellhander wants us to do. And Hellhander, I know you like 6'8", 250, you're a big dude. Like, you're a bodyguard, but I'm sorry, bro. This is the first time I'm talking
back. Those pipes. I tell people all the time because they be even in our community, they be sending us emails like, "Can y'all stop flushing flushable wipes?" Think about what you just asked me. Stop flushing flushable wipes. No, no.
Put some trash bags in the stall.
Hey,
they shop them as flushable wipes, but they actually don't break down.
Yep.
I mean, I don't own the pipes, so I don't care.
Hellhander says you don't care if your toilet back up in your house.
That's what Hellhander said.
I call people. Hey, come fix my goddamn pipes, dog. They fix it, and as soon as they leave, flushable wipe time.
Hey, we don't have basements in Louisiana.
Everybody don't have.
I'm cool.
Basements are common here, but we don't have one.
Hey, if they weren't flushable, they shouldn't put the flushable on them.
Hell, they don't put flushable on tampons. People still flush tampons.
That's a different thing. That's a different thing. Yeah.
I'll never forget this girl I used to work with. She was a coworker, and she would flush her tampon, but we didn't know. So, she called herself talking to us, saying, "Yeah, my whole bathroom is just flooded." So, I think the in her basement where the bathroom was on the main floor was starting to fall out or something like that. So they were in the process of fixing it. And she's like, "Yeah, my plumber said I shouldn't be flushing it." And we looking like, "You shouldn't be flushing it." "Oh, is that?" "Yeah, dummy. Yeah, that's why. Because you keep flushing." "I didn't know."
Well, I can see tampons. Yeah, because that's supposed to.
She'd probably do that in her house.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It would happen in her house. Yeah. Her whole, like, in the basement, because it was leaking and backed up and stuff, like, her basement where the bathroom was starting to fall out.
Imagine a plumber. Imagine being a plumber that has to go in and be like, "Oh, I found the."
Exactly. That's what she said.
Well, it's not just one.
Yeah,
it's a gang of them.
Yeah, it's a gang of them. You know, from what she said, she didn't know that you're not supposed to flush them.
Well, yeah, you're supposed to know that tampons are not
It's not
flushable. However, if you see a product and it says flushable,
do not flush it.
I can understand why you would flush them. Because it says flushable.
Well,
so until they take it off.
They need to start putting the little trash bags in the stalls then.
For the
That's what I'm
men,
saying.
yeah.
I'm not-
because they don't.
Women
I'm pretty
You
sure
want
the men
somebody
don't
to.
have them.
That's what I'm saying. You
Yeah.
want somebody to walk out with shitty booty baby wipes.
And be like, excuse me.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me,
I gotta
sir.
move.
do.
Excuse me. And then you might brush up against somebody. Like, oh, hey,
Exactly.
sorry. Oh, I'm sorry.
That's how COVID started.
What did
So
you
let's
eat?
keep our poop in the toilet.
In the toilet. I'm just saying.
So just wipe more than once. Don't use the flushable wipes at this point.
But how do you're more clean with the flushable wipes, Pink?
Or y'all just use those, what they call those things in London where they shoot the water up the bidets?
Bidet?
A bidet.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
trust
you gotta
that.
use one or two. You
I
gotta
don't
use one or
trust
two.
I don't trust that. I don't trust that. I don't. Nah.
If someone tells me they only clean with toilet paper, you ain't clean to me.
Nah, I'm not trusting no bidet. Nah.
Some people probably get a little too happy and they're, woo.
I'm fighting people. As soon as we go up, I'm fighting. I'm ready to square up. I'm ready to fight. I'm trying.
Pinky, just try it. Just try it. You might like it.
I'm ready to square up. I'm ready to go
You're
up.
clean.
Man, I'll be clean and that. No.
Is the water cold though?
I think you can change on some of them. You can actually change the temperature.
It'd be like the
I can
Pillsbury
imagine,
Doughboy.
like, yeah, some cold water just shooting.
It'd be like Mario.
Too much.
But Ice, where you getting the water from?
The
The
The toilet, right? That you just pooped in. So you're not clean because you're just using poopy soup to clean your butt.
No, she's saying wet the tissue. Like, okay, reach over to the sink, put some water on the tissue, man. What from the sink? Most of the time,
You know
the
how
toilet
far
is-
my sink is from the toilet?
Well, look at you, Mr. Richie Rich, living in a big ass bathroom, whatever it is.
No,
you
I'm
got.
just saying.
Some of us toilets are right next to the sink. Okay,
Man, if y'all don't
Some of
buy
us
a
common
bidet from
folks.
Amazon and just install
Some of
that
us
thing,
common folks are sitting right next to our sink. Okay,
man, either use flushable wipes or get a bidet. One of the
So,
two.
You
so
know
everybody
how
that has
far.
the sink next to the toilet, Bridge is saying, run the water, put some in your hand, and just.
That's what. That's what. Listen,
Yo.
Cup the water.
listen. We are us common
Yo,
people
wow.
know where the sink is.
Nah, I'm cool. I'll stick with flushable wipes. Thank you very much.
I'm not saying that I do it, but I'm just saying. Nick said to wet the toilet tissue. Obviously,
No.
the sink is next to the toilet, right? Okay.
Ice, you can get a bidet from Amazon. It's not like a whole bidet. It's an attachment, and you can just easily put it on your toilet seat, and you hook the hose to your water source, and you can just use a bidet that way. It's like cheap options, or
I swear it's gonna
you can use
cold,
flushable
though.
wipes. I mean, what other choice do you have?
Don't flush them. Get you a grocery bag. Have a station up under your sink where it's grocery bags. And one time calls, pull one out, use your wipe, put it in there, then throw it in your garbage.
Nah, that's something you do when you're in the wilderness or something like that. Like, I am not a bear. Okay, I might call myself a panda, but I am not a bear. All right?
Either way, it's all detrimental to
Green has servants.
society.
I don't have servants.
Green's, hey, toilet paper, please.
She be
Right.
wipers.
I go to the Family Dollar.
Ass wiper.
I go to the Family Dollar and pick me up a pack of
You live in a
$3.
Family Dollar. No, just playing.
Yes. You get a $3 pack of flushable wipes. It should last you for a good 2-3 weeks. And you fine.
He got money.
$3? Yes, I have $3 to do it.
Ooh, girl, he got money.
I'm just saying.
His sink is too far away. You should have never said.
Girl, you should see his bathroom.
It's not right next to the toilet seat, so why am I getting up when you just use the bathroom and walking across the bathroom to wet your hand? First of all, why are you wetting toilet paper? Because it breaks already.
No, it don't. I hope you using more than one sheet.
Yes, but it's biodegradable.
You're not soaking it in water. You're dabbing it in water.
Fake style.
Green got $10 bills.
I
Going to
wish.
Paul.
I'm just saying.
Oh
You
man,
can't
y'all
Flushable wipes.
Tippy toe to the sink real quick.
Tippy toe.
Nah, I feel weird doing all that.
He'll understand. Oh, now you carry that as biodegradable.
Yeah, it's biodegradable. I mean, flushable wipes, I thought was biodegradable as well, but y'all telling me it's not. But
No,
at the same time,
Green, you're supposed to get up, cup your hands with water,
Jesus.
sit back down with the cup. Hopefully, the water doesn't go through your fingers, and then and then
this sounds like the same. This sounds like the same thing that white woman was saying on TikTok when she was like, "Everybody poops in the shower." No,
Man,
no,
I seen that.
we don't.
Said, ma'am. And then I see a meme.
in the
I'm like, no, I don't do that. Sorry.
In the toilet. I said, y'all wow. Y'all nasty. Y'all wow.
Nah,
Pooping in the damn shower.
in the shower. Y'all
nah, I don't do that. Nah, I'm cool.
What?
What's a poop before you get in the shower? How about
Waffle
that?
stompers. Hellhander.
She's like, yeah, you just stomp it in the. Just go ahead and stomp it in the drain. What?
No, you don't do that.
Stomping it to the drain.
Why are you stomping? Why do you just poop in the toilet and just shower afterwards?
And then you got, and then all the corn you ate for dinner just explode everywhere like loot on Borderlands. Just like, oh,
Nah, I'm cool. I'm cool.
that's just good. All right.
Oh my
So what we
God.
have learned today is
Wet toilet paper.
wet toilet paper.
Cup the water.
Get a bidet or get some flushable
Definitely.
wipes. Thank you.
Beans and corn.
Either way, it's all messed up because if you putting in a
Yeah.
bunch of trash, then you putting a bunch of bags in the trash.
Yeah, that's a question. When y'all do these things and you put your flushable wipes in the trash can, are you taking the trash out every time that you finish pooping?
Yeah.
So you're taking out an empty trash bag every time
Yeah.
for like 2 wipes.
Yeah.
And then where you put the bag?
In the trash.
Like outside trash or like,
Outside trash, yeah.
and you just let it sit there until somebody picks it up?
It's the outside trash.
So for all the people that are garbage truck delivery drivers, I do apologize. Your job is harder than I thought it was. I thought you were just picking up regular trash. I didn't know you were picking up trash and poop from people.
Babies poop
People
in
put
diapers.
all
We
kind
throw
of
them in
stuff.
bags and
That's disgusting too. That's not like I'm saying that's nasty too, dog.
Dogs poop outside. You supposed to poop and scoop, put it in a plastic bag,
Yeah,
put it in the
put 'em in the
trash.
bag. Yeah.
Nah, I put that shit in the dog pooper. It don't go in my regular trash.
You still have to take it to the trash though, Green.
Yeah, but we got different people. See, there's people that pick up people trash, and then there's people that pick up the dog poop trash.
You know what?
Oh. Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir.
No, it has nothing to do with me being rich. That's how y'all gonna be walking around carrying these toilet paper. Like, why are y'all walking around the house?
We're not walking around the house. We want to put the trash can outside.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. I ran out of paper on my stall, sir. Excuse me.
There's a great inventor somewhere who invented the joy of a toilet, and y'all are just like, let me carry this poop somewhere else.
Excuse me, sir.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir.
So you gotta go.
Sir, please. Sir, please help me.
Oh my God.
Piggy, what are the tidbits? We gotta go.
Period. I ain't touching nobody.
You ain't supposed to.
Yeah, you shouldn't. I hope
People
not.
be doing all kind of shit.
Oh my God. We fighting.
I keep telling you, I'm not rich. I keep telling you.
Oh,
He said we have a certain people that picks up the dog poop trash, and then there's certain people that pick up the
Yes.
trash.
You don't put the dog poop in your regular trash.
He didn't say he had recycling or anything like that.
We have a dog. No, we don't have recycling.
Trash.
We don't do that.
You don't what?
No, we don't have recycling.
She said what?
No, okay. So the way that hold on, wait a minute.
I think
so
my
bougie
meter just stepped up a little bit over
Black
Greens
ass
because we
trying to save the earth for my kids.
No. So the way that the community is, there's a doggy park that's like literally right around the corner from where I live. And that's where I take my dog. And there's a little trash can right there that says specifically, this is not for food. This is for waste.
Mm-hmm.
You put that in there and a dog person comes by, picks up the trash and disposes of it properly. Not in the dumpster.
That's what you think. That's
exactly. That's
going.
What you think.
No, I've seen them. They come around in a white truck and they take the garbage bag and they put it in the back of their truck.
To the dump.
No, the dumpster's right there.
Trash.
So then we'll put it in the dumpster.
Not the dumpster. The city dump.
Oh, okay. I don't care what they do when they get off the property, but
it's all going to the same place is what we're saying. It's going to the same place.
Well, they're two different people.
But y'all got the nerve to have people picking up dog poop but don't have recycling? What?
Hate to see it.
I'm not about to sit there and situate my trash.
Yeah,
no, I'm cool.
Right.
I'm cool.
Out there pulling turtles, choking on straws.
Right.
Not, that's not me. I'm not the one dumping the trash into the water.
It was a Reese's Buttercup, just by the way.
So I'm cool. All right, Pick. What's in your Picky's tidbits?
Green should recycle. The city of Baltimore and surrounding counties should recycle because apparently they don't.
Exactly.
I'm sure some people do. I just don't. That's all.
Hate to see it. So if y'all wondering in a couple years while we blown in outer space,
your bougie meter just went down a couple notches. Just saying.
No, I'm not bougie, so that's fine with me.
Damn,
I'm not bougie. I just have expensive.
Your sink is 21 feet away from you. You're bougie. No.
Look, it's right there. It's just I'm not about to get up off the toilet to do all that.
Hell, Hannah, why you hate turtles, bro?
You know what? That's a good point, though. Hell, why are they choking on stuff? Why are they messing with the straws?
Because it's going into their habitat. Trash is going into their habitat because humans use plastic and we shouldn't use plastic. Plastic is detrimental to the society, to the earth, to the environment.
That's right, Bridge.
Plastic is terrible.
Get them.
The plastic plants are terrible. The plastic plants that they make plastic in is terrible. Plastic is made out of like oil or some shit like that. Did you know that?
How am I supposed to drink my Starbucks coffee though?
Get your old bougie non-biodegradable ass up. You ain't supposed to use it.
But I want to drink my Starbucks coffee.
You're not supposed to use it, Green. Foam, plastic, even though we do. I'm not saying I don't. But we're not really supposed to use that stuff. That stuff is bad. And that trash gets everywhere. Water bottles, y'all stop buying like big packs of water bottles and stuff like that. Because it's actually really bad because people do not dispose of them properly, i.e. recycling. You're throwing the shit in the trash, Green, and the trash is getting everywhere. And it's going into the streams and it's killing the turtles. It's choking the turtles, squeezing their them out.
I mean, I don't have turtle.
Important animals because you want to drink bottled water in Starbucks. You like
hell, and they can breathe farther with the straw up their snout, though.
Yo. You smell that? Franklin, you smell that? Yo.
Oh, man.
Hellhander, you're a different breed.
Hellhander, I am going to step off my soapbox. I am not. Listen,
oh, shit.
I am not. No, like seriously though, like I ain't a person that I ain't saying that I don't use none of these things because we all know that I do. We all do. But I think we just got to be a little bit more conscious sometimes and thinking like, hey, do I really need to buy all these big ass bottles of water?
Yes.
Or should I just get me a Brita, one piece of plastic, and use my tap water and use the Brita?
You got
clean
Brita?
it through my Brita. Yes.
You got Brita?
Yes, I have a Brita.
So you the bougie one, not me.
No, I am not.
I don't have Brita.
I am not.
I got sink water.
To do better. I sink water. No, that's what I drink. I pour my sink water into my Brita, put it in the refrigerator, let it get cold, drink the water that way. Brita is cheap. Thank you, Nets. You can get you a Brita for like, especially if you get the Target brand, get the Up and Up.
No, I bought
Up for like $20. You know?
No, we bought a 24 case.
You know how much that costs? You buy one every week, ain't you?
No, we go to Costco.
I know, but you're buying how much?
Costco is like,
how many of them things you buy in a year?
I don't know, like 2 a month, maybe.
That's a lot. And then they probably about $8, $9. And you pay a water bill.
No. They're like $5.
You pay a water bill?
Yeah, everybody pays a water bill. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't know if you live in an apartment. Sometimes you don't have to pay that certain kind of utility. You know, you have to think about things like that.
No.
So you pay a water bill.
Yeah.
And you pay for a Costco membership about $50 a year.
Yeah.
You buy what? 2 water bottles. You said a big thing of water bottles once 2 weeks.
Yeah, they like $48.
$10.
Like 48 every like twice a month.
So they $10 a month.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Added up with times a year. $10.
That's about 120.
Okay.
120.
And then you add on the 50 Costco. Add that on.
170.
Okay, so that's $170. And then how much is your water bill every month?
The fuck if I know?
You should know. You're a grown ass man. You should know.
I don't look at the thing. I just pay the bill.
He said it gets paid.
These things are important. You should look.
I just pay it.
You probably pay about $120 a month.
No, it ain't that much. I know that. It ain't that much.
Like that. You know, $80 or something like that. Add that on, you up to about $200 some, right?
Yeah.
A year?
Yeah.
And so you could have just saved like $200 some a year by just using a Brita that would cost you like $20 and some cartridges, probably about another $15.
I like bottles, Bridge. What you want me to say? I like bottles.
Get you some glass bottles, or get you some washable plastic. Get you a few handful of plastic bottles, hard plastic. Get you some washable ones.
Well, how about the turtles just stop messing with plastic stuff?
They can't. It's in their home.
How about educate the turtles to stop messing with stuff they know it ain't
turtles,
food.
Man. We moved in on their habitat.
Blame the big companies that be dumping stuff in there. Don't blame me.
Well, we keep buying it though. We keep buying it and giving them money.
I need it.
I'm not saying that I don't do it, but I'm just saying like there are small little things you can do. There's small things.
If you don't like it, get out the ocean.
Jesus.
What's the tidbits, Fink?
Anywho, y'all be good humans on this earth, please, so we can stay a little longer.
Hey, what's up,
we want to live a little longer, you know. But first, one of the tidbits that I have: Google launches beta of Android games on Windows PC. But here's the catcher: it's only available in 3 countries, and we are not on that list. So that is including Hong Kong, South Korea, and Taiwan starting today. So as soon as I want to play Candy Crush
on PC.
Yeah.
I think you can play it anyway. You don't need that. You could probably download it in your Windows. Go to your Windows store, look up Candy Crush. It should be there.
I'm going to stream it.
We can
you can stream your mobile game too.
Yeah. Listen, you all can play mobile games. Not a whole lot of them. Every one of them isn't available, but we have been able to play mobile games for a while. They don't see this. The unique thing about this one, Pinky, is that the game that you started on your phone you can get all your stuff on the PC. Now, if you start right now playing on the PC the way I just told you to, you will have to start all over.
Oh.
Yeah. So everything doesn't transfer. See, Google Play is trying to be available so that you can have all your stuff, all your games. So you play Cooking Mama, Cooking Fever, and all this different stuff, Candy Crush. You have all your stuff that you have already, all your achievements and everything. That's what they're trying to do. But see, you can play some mobile games right now through the Windows Store. You can get a few games.
I would have to start
a handful, but you would have to start. Some of them transfer, some of them do, and some of them don't. It depends, but all of them do not. But there are third-party sites that you can download to play your mobile games. I won't really mention any of them right now because I know it's not cool to do so. But there are some third-party sites that you can do. Yeah, so you can do some mobile games.
I said, if you don't just go ahead and get Bejeweled and be blessed.
I have Diner Dash, and I've been wanting to get back into Diner Dash. I love Diner Dash, but I want to play it on. I want to do it for stream though.
Yeah, look on your Windows, and I'll send you a site too after this. And
Farmville came out with another game too.
Yeah, you can do Township. I think farms. A lot of them farm games and stuff. You can play off the Windows store, Windows App Store, on your PC right now.
Very nice.
Yeah, but Google is doing like Google is this is something totally different that you can actually get all of your stuff. You can transfer all your stuff on your PC, which would be good for people that love to play their mobile games and then want to do it. Because I used to like to play. I want to play Cooking Fever on my PC, but I got mad because they didn't transfer everything over at the start over. So I don't want to earn these restaurants again.
So as soon as I'll be on it, but I mean, I wouldn't mind grinding on Diner Dash again. I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah, well, you like turtles, right, Pink?
I don't care for them greens.
So, Pinky, what's your?
You don't care for turtles? Oh, okay. Never mind.
So the last but not least, we've been waiting for this for a little bit. Black Panther 2 production pauses again, just as it restarts due to COVID outbreak. So Marion out here touch. So yeah, been put on pause again. Let's see, and this comes from IGN.com. So we have to wait a little bit. Let's see. According to the report, several cast and crew members tested positive for COVID, including Lupita, who is reprising her role as Nakia in the sequel. So
Lupita got the COVID?
She got the COVID.
COVID-19.
She got it. So we don't have to wait just a little bit longer.
They just started back up too.
They just started back up.
It was like days before this article, before this happened. I swear, like a week or so, or days at least.
That movie ain't never coming out.
I'm gonna be mad because
they said they still plan on having
2026
this year.
Yeah.
This year?
That's what they said. They still plan on releasing it in 2022.
The movie ain't gonna come out to 2024, man.
That thing gonna come out in December.
Yeah. They gonna
right in time for Christmas.
They're gonna put it on Disney Plus.
Hey, they might have to.
Because at this point. Yeah, because it's gonna be too much.
Yeah, in that same article it says, regardless of the outbreak, Black Panther 2 is still set to be released in 2022 alongside other Marvel projects, including Doctor Strange and Thor.
Look, Pinky been trying to pop lock for years, so sometimes we just let her have it.
Oh yeah, Pinky always does that.
Yeah. We just let her have it.
Y'all didn't know Pinky was a break dancer?
In past life.
She was an extra in Breaking Two. Did you see that?
And Stomp the Yard. She was a
no, Breaking Two because her age. Breaking 2.
Oh damn!
Wow.
To the shadow.
I said what I said, Ziggy.
Wow.
Don't fix it. No, it's I just had one. It's been a few days.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm hiding all her baby aspirin because I still got connected on Amazon, so she's not gonna get her monthly supply of baby aspirin this month. So
I said, "Damn, not the electric
I go to the store
boogaloo."
myself. Jokes on you. I don't even get mine from Amazon.
Not the electric boogaloo. What else you got on the tidbits, Pink?
I got Bridges medicine that she's not gonna get this. That's what's on the menu. Yeah, I'm taking all the damn icy hot and replacing it with hot sauce.
It is true love when your friend lets you have a stroke and just stares at you and watch it happen.
Wow.
I know her face is be.
Listen, y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something, a behind the scenes thing. I have been stroking out all week. We did a recording of Real Queens, which will be out soon, but we did a recording of Real Queens 2 days ago, and it was a hot mess. I'm sorry. So if y'all see a bunch of transitions and weird things happening in the editing, it's because I don't know what's going on with me all week, but I have been jacked up. I think I had a minor stroke, and I just don't know. I just didn't go to the hospital.
Bridge, you gotta make sure you take a day to yourself to relax. That's all that anxiety.
I don't know.
Yeah.
You're doing too much.
I was like, listen, y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know what's going on. Kids in the background. Listen.
It was
bear
wild.
with me.
Wow.
Hey, I mean, if you need me to step in on Real Queens, I could.
Yes,
yes, bitch, yes. What y'all be saying? I could do all the yes, girl. Yes. Yes. I'll be in the hyping y'all up.
Oh my goodness.
Sit in on the Real Queens.
Yes, get them. Get them.
Oh my God.
You could never.
Listen to me. If that's not the most stereotypical shit I ever heard in my life.
That's how my sister talks, so I'll just assume.
She talks like that? She needs to reevaluate. Please.
You gotta do the
put a wig on. All right, I'll be right back. Hold on.
You gotta do the Meg Thee Stallion ad lib.
Yeah.
Listen, wrong generation, Ziggy. Okay, wrong generation.
Oh my God.
He said, "You could never."
You gotta do the finger like you could never.
Ziggy the baddie.
She's a baddie. Yeah.
Listen, Ziggy been on it all day. Like, what the hell, Ziggy?
Oh my God.
Oh man. All right, let's get ready to go, y'all. All right, y'all. It's been a good podcast. We'll be back next week with some more hilarious. Hopefully we can get the goofiness out.
Hey, you gotta have one of those episodes where it's like, you know what? We just
right, just go off.
Having fun.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. But yeah, let's tell everybody what we're doing, where we're gonna be. Let's start with the producer herself, Miss. I need to walk over to the toilet just to put some goddamn flushes in the trash can.
Mitch said it. Green, listen, I'm not gonna lie. I'm with you, okay? I'm not the most cleanest living. All of it. I flush wipes too, okay?
Miss Save the Turtles.
God, I flush wipes, okay? My whole house does. I'm sorry. All 5 of us, we flush wipes. I apologize to the world, but we do. Anyway, it's me, Kara Bridge. You can find me on Facebook Gaming, where I stream 3 days a night, 3 days a night, 3 days a week. Told y'all, 3 days a week,
Bridge after
3
dark.
nights a week. Bridge after dark over on fb.gg/Kara Bridge 1023. I'm also on Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, Kara Bridge 1023 as well. What do I got going on? Y'all already know. Streaming playing with my friends, and I am working on the Queens, and I'm working still always on this podcast, and that's really about it.
Okay.
You know, hanging in there, kids, homeschool, all that stuff. Y'all know the story. I love y'all, and thanks again for tuning in with us.
Yes. All right, Zig.
What's going on, man? It's your boy Zigga the Beast, and we just released a podcast from Let's Hash It Out podcast. One that I do with one of my good friends from high school, S. Ryder. We interviewed a young lady yesterday who is over the IRL Gaming League down here in New Orleans, and she's the CEO of the Gamer League, and might be partnering with her soon. So what the organization does is it takes kids that are on their second strike in the judicial system, and instead of sending them to jail, they get them off the streets by gaming. And it's just something to kind of get those kids that, you know, don't have families, don't have anywhere to go, to give them something to do productive. So I'll be working with them soon. So something's in the workings with that. So that'll be a way for me to have some sort of impact on my local community out here in Louisiana, New Orleans, Baton Rouge. And we'll be doing something with that. So stay tuned to see what's going on with that. Also, we got a Ziggy's Epic podcast episode coming up soon with Batwin NT next week, starting off season 3. That'll be pretty good. He has a crazy story I think you all would be inspired by. That's what we do on Ziggy's Epic podcast. Every content creator has a story. Pinky has a story. Bridge has a story. Green has a story. We all have overcame hurdles to get to where we're at. Like you see Pinky, she wasn't what you see starting off. Green, he wasn't, like you said, where he's at right now, starting off. Same with Bridge. Green said earlier he was streaming off of his camera. So what we do on Ziggy's Epic podcast, we get down to the bottom of it and just try to see how people got to where they're at, and we can all learn something from each other. And that's where I'll be at. Make sure you're following me at fb.gg, Zigga the Beast with the 3. And I'll also be letting you all know how y'all can win this Xbox Series X. And details will be released soon. And that's it.
Pinky, stop laughing. Anyway.
This fool said be at the coast.
I had to mute my mic.
I'll be at the coast in certain. Hey, Hellhander, I'm telling y'all, bro, he's a menace, bro.
Hellhander, I will bring the straws.
He'll be handing them out.
Oh my god!
Look at me over there. One for you.
With the soda can necklaces.
Not the soda can. You ain't shit, Green. Shut up.
But Hellhander said with a hammer. It's not like he's just gonna he's gonna hammer it in.
I'm gonna bedazzle the little soda can holders and put them right around the turtle's neck. Like, here you go. There you go.
Hell no.
I'm up here telling y'all how I'm about to be working with charities and stuff. And y'all over here talking about y'all about to be killing turtles. You see that?
No,
Can't
not
take
killing.
y'all nowhere.
We're enhancing the turtles. Now they can breathe better. Yeah.
He said a snorkel.
Yeah.
Pete about to tear y'all up.
Tear y'all up.
They can stay underwater longer, you know? Put a little oxygen tank on the back of his shell, you know? I feel it. I feel you. You know, I will. You know, let's do that. Let's do that. One ocean at a time.
Oh my god.
Sponsored by Starbucks and Coca-Cola and Sprite.
Shut up. Oh, I can't.
All right, and Pinky.
This is gonna come back up in about 5 years when we get big.
It is. It really is. They said.
It's gonna be all Green's fault.
No, it wasn't.
It's gonna be all Green's fault.
And that's when I come up and be like, well, since we're talking about this, sponsored by Hellhander, we have our new turtle necklaces by Coca-Cola.
Terrible.
Oh.
Introducing our new snorkels by Razer. Yes.
I can't.
Get sponsored by Solo.
Right.
Includes a nostril warmer for those turtles so they can be nice and warm as they swim.
Bridge is like, bro.
Look,
right.
If I can turn my camera off, it's already off. I'm about to take myself out of the stream.
Oh my god.
And flushable wipes for the turtles as well.
Don't do that. I can't. My strength. All right, y'all. But yes, y'all, you can follow me on all my social media platforms. I am everywhere. Also visit my site, miss5313.com. Shout out to Ziggy. Thank you so much, Ziggy, again. That is a lifesaver. I'm everywhere. Go follow me on my social media platforms. I put content everywhere. You can also find me on my page or my channel on Facebook Gaming. I stream every day. Miss Pinky 313 on Facebook Gaming. I can't even talk straight because my head and this laughter. But yes, follow me there. Just follow me everywhere. Yeah, I got some projects coming up soon. Be in tune for that. I want to try to take my direction a little differently too. So I think y'all gonna like it. I think definitely y'all gonna like it. So be in tune for that. I don't have anything coming this week except for co-streaming with Ziggy. We're Borderlands again. We're gonna make it twice a week instead of just once a week because I'm having so much fun with it. On the first, I'm going to be on the chaotic stream on the purple side. So I'll have more information for that very, very soon.
Like chaotic?
Mm-hmm. Chaotic, what is her?
Chaotic Bunny?
Chaotic Bunny, yeah. Yep, chaotic Bunny. So she's gonna have me on her stream. Yeah, it's gonna be a long time. So, aside from the podcast, this will be my first time being on the purple side of things. So that would be February 1st. So keep that date in mind. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We're gonna be eating a little bit of tasting food and interviewing, talking about mental health and the content creator space and content creating. So it'll be a little something different. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And that's it. That's all I got.
And it's Green SP. I will be on PETA.com this week, so you can check me out there.
You're gonna be in court with PETA. That's what you're
doing. Yeah,
you in Hellhander.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna be talking about how to save the turtles, and all those good things. You can check me out on Facebook Gaming. I'll be on Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I'll be playing some Apex Legends, some Destiny 2. I'm almost done everything with Destiny 2, so pretty soon I'll just be like leaving that alone. But I'm also gonna be starting my Pokemon Legends streaming because that comes out Friday. So it might be a pop-up stream on Saturday for that. Other than that, I'm gonna be chilling, working on some Kings and Gaming stuff, some Real Ones Gaming stuff. Why do you hate the turtles? I love the turtles. That's why I want to give them each. I want to make sure they can breathe. That's why we're giving them snorkels and necklaces and baby wipes and all the things. Give them little houses made out of soda cans and recyclable bottles. You know how it is.
Hate to see it.
So we'll be doing all that stuff. I don't really have anything that I think of big this week, but the week after is probably a couple announcements. So other than that, that's it. Make sure you check me out on stream. fb.gg/R1G Green SP. And come through to the stream. We are doing a 3 followers goals. My goal is to get 3 new followers every stream from here until the end of the year. So come on through if you haven't already followed. Now it's time to follow. Cool. All right. Until next time, guys, we're going to get up out of here. We had a wonderful and fun time. Stay tuned for more. And we will see you guys next Sunday, same time, 12 noon Eastern Standard Time, right here on Facebook Gaming, YouTube, Purple Brand, all of the above. Peace.
Hey, keep it hyping, keep it entertaining. Number 1 podcast when it come to gaming. Real Ones Podcast. Tell me why you waiting. Gaming news and interviewing content creators hosted by Green SP, KR Bridge, Miss Pinky, Powder Blue. Come through, don't know what you're missing. You don't need XP, potion of Phoenix down. It's time to level up with the dopest show in town. Real Ones Gaming Podcast.